Hello everybody. Don't seem to be getting any game audio, which is a bit concerning. There it is. It took a second to come in. Right, how's it going? Good evening, Don Vincenzo. Hey Fellington. Hey Night Skies. Hey Neil. And T-Ram as well for your pre-stream cat on the keyboard announcements. It's good to see you all. Are you ready for some Terra Invicta? I thought I'd kick us off very quickly with a recap, as I always do, because I think it's pretty good. Hey Gurgly as well. Nice to see you. To see where we were last time and kind of get back into it. So first things first, just having a look at the status of Earth. Things are complicated on Earth, but EU's looking pretty good. We're looking at a reasonable situation. Our government score's looking ready, looking good. Sorry, we've got decent public opinion. We're sitting on 121 mission control, and it's pretty much tapped out. There's a few places that still need it, like France is pretty far behind because we've invested in it there, but it's looking good. Spain is approaching its time to rejoin. We're just waiting on the last pop of mission control here, which should happen pretty quickly. And then Hungary is, I think we're just waiting on the cooldown. No, what are we waiting for in Hungary again? Why are we not ready to bring them in? There was a reason, I'm pretty sure, but it looks like they are ready to go. Russia, we need to spend a little bit of TLC on this stream and make a decision on when we want to bring them into the EU, but I want to try and grab the rest of the Eurasian states before we do that. And we also got America. So there's only one slot left in America to capture, which we'll take pretty early on in the stream. Once we've got America secured, we'll get investing in getting its navy up and running and its militech up and running, and we'll use them as our primary army. March 2025, we killed our first... Well, that seems pretty early, Gurgly. I think we killed our first Hydra in 2026, 2027. Hungary's ready. I think Hungary is ready. I think we just got too focused on America. One thing I'm going to try and do this time is send armies to sit on alien fauna when it pops up in my territory to stop it causing a problem. I have done some stuff between streams. I built a new base on Mercury. We rolled In Defiance of Salad as the name of that base, so that's under construction at the moment. Just another mining base. That's on a site. If we just check the sites here, that is on, what crater is this? This is Tung Yun crater, so we're looking at a decent base metal income there. We've also founded another outpost. We've founded Whiskey on the Rocks. It was called Whiskey on the Rocks, but I renamed it to Whiskey on the Rock just as a slight thing, and that's on Chow Mang Fu crater, which gets us 45 base metals, which is pretty nice. We have also founded another science orbital on this is Frosty Station, which is what I rolled for it, and it is all research campuses. You've got to really go for it, Fellington. You got to roll those low numbers. Investigating helps. What else did we do? I got 3 new settlements under construction on different asteroids as well. So we've got Minor Planet here on 10 Hegia, which has 51 volatiles, 31 water. Then we've also got... Rush unification is still quite far away, that's a good point. We've got Iron Base here on 19 Fortuna, which again is 50 volatiles, 24 water. And I've also got all the way over here on 31 Eurofosine, Lafayette Base. Oh, I didn't rename this one. I'll have to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. We'll do that. We'll do some other renaming. I want to get going. That's 25 water, 47 volatiles. Now, the one problem with these asteroids is they are pretty far out in the solar system. It is going to take us a while to get these online, but they are on their way, which is pretty good. Just the rest of the situation, we have our first ship, Romeo 1, is still hanging around at Mercury waiting for a job. I might actually get that to transfer back to Earth at some point. We've got all of our science stations around Earth that are pumping out an insane amount of science for us. So we've got Ruby, VTuber, Party Rock, Space, Weed Farm, L Alpha, Orbity McStation, and Wasting Space. And Orbity McStation. We've got the Mines of Ceres. I have actually... Wasting Space is actually an orbit of Mercury. These are all in orbit of Mercury. Wasting Space, Rocky Mart, Diamond Station, Frosty Station are research stations. Then we've got a couple of the asteroids I just looked at. We've got Moonbase Alpha. We have some stuff on Mars. I've upgraded a couple of these, just 2 of them. The Olympus Mons base, which is producing 41 volatiles, 60 base metals, 22 noble metals to a level 2 settlement. And I've also done that same for DE Dust. That's a 32, 24, 23 place, and it's our best source of fissils as well. So that's why I've upgraded those 2. But those are the only 2 I've upgraded so far. Then on Ceres, I've upgraded Smoko Prime to a settlement as well, because that's our best water source. And I want mass espionage. You're talking about assassinating people. And then we've got a couple of other places that I'm upgrading as well. But that's kind of the situation as it stands. It is the 16th of December today, which means that we need to look at level ups and we need to look at orgs. Let's do that really quickly. Nothing exciting happening there. Cirrus Aviation is available. The CIA is available, but again, it's just so expensive. Nothing really exciting there. Okay, mission plan for the next couple of turns. I want to change our investment priorities in Russia. So right now we're doing 2 economy, 3 welfare, 3 knowledge. I actually want to increase the knowledge investment because if you look at the government overview, the government score has only increased by 0.02 in the last 30 days. And I want to get that government score up because the more the government score goes up, I get more investment points and I get just, it works better when we bring it together into Europe. So to get that up, I need to invest in knowledge. So if I reduce my investment in economy and I reduce my investment in welfare, I now have a 50% share of my investment points going into knowledge, which will make the country more intelligent and it will hopefully increase the government score, bringing it from authoritarian over to democratic, which is what we want to do. So that's the first thing I'm looking at here. I also need to identify the nation states that I want to bring in. So I believe that is, I need to identify these. I'll need to check I can actually do it from here, can't I? By checking this. So I'm looking at, Tajikistan is one of them. I need to find the rest of them. I'm not sure exactly which ones they are. I know they're all around here. I think this is one of them here. Tajikistan, yes, because they have a claim on it. Uzbekistan is as well. Turkmenistan is. I don't think Kyrgyzstan is. I think it is as well. Okay, so we'll go through those in a bit. Europe at the moment, I'm quite happy with the situation there. What else do you want to do? That's all at the moment. The first thing we want to focus on is just getting our last part of America on board, and then we're going to get it to stop being at war. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to send the 101 1st Airborne Division. Can I deploy them to... Oh no, I can only deploy them to adjacent space, can't I? No, can I deploy them? Yeah, I can only deploy them to adjacent spaces. So I'll deploy them to Minneapolis, and I'm going to deploy just that one to sit on these alien life forms to see what they do. Georgia, that's another one, thank you. Now, I don't think we've got any other alien life forms in our territory right now, but we're going to keep an eye out for that. So what I'm going to do right now is let's get our assignments on the go. We're going to get Chuck to do a set national policy in Europe to bring Hungary into the fold. That's going to free up some more CP because we're sitting at 401 of 412. I've got alien stuff in Germany, but there was an event that popped last time. Oh no, I do have alien stuff in Germany. So we're going to see, can I get these guys? Yeah, I can assault alien asset. So they're going to target the alien life forms. I'm going to see how that goes. I could get the Königlich Landmacht to join in, but we'll leave that for now. Also, do we want to start renaming armies? Do I want to open an army section in... I think I will. If you go on to our Discord, there is a Terra and Invicta naming list. There's a link to a spreadsheet. I'll open up an army category, and off stream, I will... Fellington, I've got a USA, Europe, and Russia. So we can have some more names for armies if you want them. Russia's under our control as well. Although I notice there's a servant sitting in Russia right now. I didn't know that either. I did know that, I just didn't think about it. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Anyway, back to the turn. We're going to get FIAMA to public opinion in America just until we're finished here. I'm going to get Honest to do a defend just because I'm a little bit concerned here. We're going to get Quiet to crack down. I think the armies will just sit on them rather than destroy them. 35% chance to crack down. And we'll get Guy to do a public campaign here as well. We'll just spend a bit of money on that. The idea is we're just going to turn the last province here. And then once we've got free agents, we'll deal with the aliens. But the armies will sit on them until we can do that. Is there anything else I want to do right now? Let's have a look at the research section. One thing that I think we might be able to do, because we have such great research bonuses because of all of our research stations, we might actually be able to control all 3 researches. I don't think we're going to be able to overtake the Project Exodus on advanced superconductors research. But as soon as this completes, I'm going to invest into it as well. I'm going to try and actually get all of that done. Europe Ascendant is an important stat. It's going to take a while to complete. Settlement Mining Complex is on the way. And then we're going to own all of this. Hey Blank, how's it going? Hey TRM as well. If you missed me, I enjoyed your cat typing earlier. Right, let's confirm assignments. Let's unpause the game and let's get started.
Securing our control.
Okay, that's America defended. I was just being a bit paranoid. I probably didn't need to do that, but I didn't want to leave it and then suffer. What is this here? Oh, that's the damaged army. That's the one army that's under control of Anchorage. No, of Anchorage, of Exodus. So 101 has arrived in Minneapolis, so now I can order them to move. Whoops, that's a little bit of a jerk there. To Denver. Oh, here's a question. I recorded the next Project Wingman video.
We're winning their
and
hearts and minds.
My screen went crazy yellow when the sun was in the mirror of my jet. Is that something I need to worry about? Is that a feature of the game, or do I have a graphics card problem? Yeah, Anchorage Exodus, the same thing. It's just the side of the world. We don't really care about them. First Panzer Division fails assault on xenoforms. The first Panzer Division failed to do significant damage to alien fauna and flora in Hamburg. So what does that mean for the army? They've taken a little bit of damage. So if I'm not sure about the upkeep costs, but if I order this army in here too, and I get both of them into the Hamburg region, what's that going to do for my chances of assaulting the alien army? I'm curious.
Public sentiment is increasing.
We're up to 56% public opinion. There's an alien vessel in orbit as well. Okay, we failed the crackdown.
Policy direction complete.
We'll unify Hungary. Cool. So Hungary's now brought into the EU. Only one army can attack. Okay, well, we'll find that out in a second. I'm quite keen to see. So, 2nd Infantry Division has made it to Seattle, and we're going to commit... Oh, that's them returning home. That's fine. They were being recalled from their war in somewhere in... cost 1 instead of 0.5 investment points. Okay. We'll see if they can attack. If they can't, we'll send them back home. Some pause. So Hungary's on board now. We're just waiting on Spain to finish this mission control, which won't take very long. In fact, I think I remember what happened with Hungary. Did I not direct invest Hungary last time before I finished the stream? I think I did. Okay, settlement mining complexes are complete. So let's get this sorted. There's a lot of stuff we need to get our hands on here. A lot of stuff. So there's the solar fission platform kit is here. So I think I must have done fission platform, because I remember it being here. Civilian photonic computing. There's so much to do here. But our priorities are carbon nanotubes, arrival security diamondoids. That's main. IR laser batteries. Do we have that? There's light. Yes, medium IR laser batteries. The tech tree is so confusing. We're trying to get to layered defenses for our things, and I think I need IR laser batteries as a prerequisite. So we're going to get that researching, and we'll leave that to tick over. And we're just waiting on the mission control here. Okay, so if I go here, I can order them... Can I order them to assault during the turn? Huh. So I can get... Well, I can. Both of them can attack while they're here by the looks of it. Okay, it gets updated. Oh, okay, it gets added onto the LDA. Cool. Okay, aliens are getting more popular in Russia. It looks like the EU needs to be defended, so we'll get Honest to do that this turn. Let's check what public opinion is looking like in Russia right now. So we had a big jump for servants. There was a servant here last turn, so they've probably done a public opinion push while we've been away. I think I'm gonna... We'll see what they can do, but I'm probably gonna recall them. So Guy Fawkes is going to public opinion. Yeah, welcome to the 2030s. Oh yeah, happy 2030 everybody. Apparently stuff gets crazy here, though I know nothing about what happens next. So we're in a public campaign in America.
Making our case.
We'll get quiet to crack down that last point. 60% chance right now. We'll get Fire May to public campaign in America. And then Chuck Rambo right now. Brexit is... I haven't even touched the UK yet, Don. The UK is a hive of alien sympathizers and mind slaves. And I don't want to touch it right now. Because there is stuff going on there. They have been under the control of the servants for the entire game. We might take Ireland and try and push in, but I'm just not touching the UK. Chuck, what are we going to do with Chuck this turn? I think we'll just investigate alien activity, get some more Xeno. He's got 2 turns of that.
We'll recon the site.
Okay, let's make sure I've defended everywhere. I think it's just the EU that needs defending. The servants might nuke me, they might. I learned my lesson about invasions on nuclear nations when I invaded North Korea from South Korea in one of my beta games and started a nuclear proxy war between China and America. I'm not going to do that again. New project available, Hydra interrogation. Cool, we will get that going. I'm quite keen to get that done. Europe is defended. Orbital debris strike. Debris from recent fleet battles and weapon tests in low Earth orbit 2 is about to strike Space Weed Farm L Alpha. The debris cloud is spread in a wide pattern, putting it on a course to hit locations all over the Space Weed Farm. While the individual pieces of debris are small, each retains the potential to destroy valuable equipment and modules. Installing defensive modules or stationing warships here can prevent this from happening in the future. So I've got the choice between 50% chance of cascading failure or double ships. Yeah, we'll lose 3 modules, but we'll just rebuild them. Okay, so we've lost our social science center. Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to continue that. So we lost... What did we lose? We just lost the social science center? Is that it? Oh. I hope nobody was working in there when that happened. Well, let's just replace that. Social science. I mean, it's Space Wheat Farm L Alpha. They do social science there. Who knows what's going on in those modules? Whoa, I zoomed out way too far. Okay, let's get back to unpausing. Airborne Division has arrived. Oh, we're sending the 101 in to fight the aliens. If anyone can handle the aliens, surely it's them. Good luck. We've got another UFO crash in Cameroon. Crash. It's actually a landing. We all know this. Okay. So this division has degraded the aliens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send them home. And I'm going to get the other division. How do I click on the other division? Just like that. The 1st Panzer Division. So, okay, we've degraded the aliens, so we can't attack them anymore. That's interesting. So it does just let us sit on top of them.
The people will come
I have faith in the 101 TRM. They can do it.
Public opinion is moving in our
Public
direction.
opinion in America is tanking.
They slipped away from...
Medium IR laser batteries are completed. So other stuff we're looking for, railgun batteries, which are good for layer defense arrays. Also rail cannons would be nice. We haven't got railguns yet. So other stuff we can get Hydra interrogation started, but we are doing, if I check our research right now, Xenoflora and Xenofauna are both very big techs. Actually, I kind of feel like just starting Hydra interrogation. Anything else stand out to me? Shipyard is something we need to get. Composite armor starts us down the armor tree. Advanced prospecting surveys do give us 10% mining output increase, which is something I want to get knocked out sooner rather than later, because that just helps. That makes everything better. I'm quite tempted to do advanced prospecting surveys and just get it done, because the sooner we get it, the more it's going to pay off for us. Other stuff. I haven't looked at drives yet. I need to work out what drive I want. We've got all of this, including fleet combatants, which gets us cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships. I also want to look at getting marines sorted out. We need magazine. I think it's going to be the advanced research, the advanced mining, advanced prospecting surveys, just to get that increased income. There's a very confusing chart about drives that I need to go and sit and study. Okay, 101 completed their mission, so we'll send them back. Oh, something got built. Yeah, you're right, because if you have multiple of the same type of research, they do kind of fight each other. Get a little bit of Xeno.
Now, as their
they're at home in Denver.
territorial
Cool.
disputes boil down to
Okay,
one group of
terrestrial
people
military
gazing
science is
upon a
completed,
new
which gets us a
land
rival
and
security,
calculating who
which will probably just move straight into researching, but we'll check everything else. So our main ones here are carbon nanotubes, arrival security. Carbon nanotubes are here. It's a very quick one. I'm actually going to get that going because we can get on top of that one really fast. Let's cancel this order and just leave them in Denver while they will recover. Cancel operation. Okay. Defiance of Salad has its outpost core. as has Whiskey on the Rock. So this is our 2 new places on Mercury now have their outposts. I didn't upgrade them to level 2 yet, so they're currently just habs, not outpost cores. What did you mix up? Oh, the research fields. We still need carbon nanotubes, I'm pretty sure. It's not going to take very long to research. Okay, Chuck, go and investigate alien activity. Check the UFO crash site, actually.
On the way to the target.
And then we're
site.
just going to push America until we've
in.
got it. We're so close to taking
Reporting
America.
in.
Oh, the 101's home. It's Chicago, isn't it? I don't want to spend that much money. Probably don't want to spend that much money either. We'll do an 84.
We must persuade the people.
I'll fix them in a second.
What's the up?
Crack down this guy. It's getting harder every time.
Going after their people.
How?
At your
What is the public
service.
opinion sitting at in America right now? It's still very heavily in our favor. Honest can come back and do public campaigning in America as well.
We must persuade the people.
Cool.
Standing by.
And Fire May can do public
We'll
opinion as
make
well.
our appeal.
And then we'll order the 101 to fly to go home to. We're gonna have to go through Minneapolis to get over there, but we'll get them to moving. What else do we need to do? I think everything else is okay. Let's just check on Spain's progress towards its boost. Oh, they finished. There's now spoiling. So we'll get Chuck to actually set national policy in the EU to bring
Time
Spain
to make
in.
our move.
And while we wait, we're going to set that to Europe income just until they're ready to bring in. Okay, that's going to free up some more CP, which means we can start working on the Russian countries once we have America brought into the fold. We just need to get this last control point of America on side, and we have control of the USA, and we can start properly investing in it. Yeah, it's weird they don't have the ALF tome because I think it's because they're in America. Okay, 101 has arrived in Minneapolis, so I want to get them to move. This is the Denver region, isn't it? This is Chicago, sorry, yeah. I want to get them to move to Chicago. Yes, we thought about the superstate tech. So we're currently researching Europe Ascendant, and then we're going to basically amalgamate Europe and Russia, and then Europe, Russia, and also don't forget EU still has countries to integrate. That's right, yes, we need to get Ireland. We need to get, what else we need to get? I've got, yeah, Norway, Ireland, Iceland, and the southern Baltic states, and Ukraine, which is currently owned by Humanity First. We will work on those.
We've moved the needle.
53%.
Public opinion is moving.
I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward
come
to
to
no
our
longer having to
side.
pay whack-a-mole with public opinion in America. Mountain Warfare Doctrine is available. That's a very interesting tech. We failed the roll again. We'll get it.
Mission complete.
So now we're going to unify Spain. New settlement core in Hotsville. Cool. So we can, once we've got those mining complete, we've got a whole bunch of mines we can upgrade. And we've now brought Spain into Europe. The Europe. Cool. All right. 101 is in Chicago. That's great. I'm just going to... Yeah, I've got military turned off. PsyOps is available. +2 to unrest missions. Unrest increases by 3. Nations conquered by our armies grants 20 influence. Britain is on the list, but I'm also unsure if it's worth the investment. Because it's going to be really hard to bring over because it's such a rich nation. Okay, we've got some defending to do in Russia. So that's Honest's job this turn.
Protecting our
And we're just going to send
What's
you
the
to
op?
investigate the alien crash site.
I'm here.
And the team is going to
Let's
spend
see what
another
we can
turn trying
Ready
to
to go.
get America on side. Spending
Standing
so much
by
money
for
on this.
orders.
Your orders.
Okay, this is the best chance we've had in a while. We've got a 40%
Cracking
base.
down.
Ready for orders.
Fingers crossed we get it this turn. Let's go check these are all Russia. Yeah, they're all Russia. Cool. Advanced Prospecting Surveys is done already. Okay, so next up, we were thinking about doing... what were we thinking? Maybe fishing platforms? Get that done. Yeah, that means I can start building colony ships.
securing our interests.
Russia's defended. I want to see if we've had any better uptick in
We
colony
can speculate
score.
about where these bloody things came from until the cows come home.
Okay,
But
railguns are
right
done.
now, all that matters
which is great.
whether or not
So now we can start working on... Let's get arrival security done. Where is arrival security? I thought it was here. Or am I already researching arrival security? Carbon nanotubes. Vision to Jupiter, inertial gas, magnetic, space medicine, Great Nations arrival culture. Ah, there it is. It's under military. I was looking for under social. Yeah, we want this to get access to some other stuff, so that's another important one to going. Advanced superconductors is about to pop, and we're going to start investing in this one as well. And hopefully we can just dominate all the research, because we have such a huge research income thanks to all of our hot labs around Mercury.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, we're at 68% public opinion in the US. Come on. Rail Cannon Mark 1 is available.
Public opinion is moving in our
Back to
direction.
61%. Efficient platform kits are research. How fast is our research right now? Okay, what do we want next? Shipyard is on my list. Hydra interrogation. I think I might start that. I think I am going to start Hydra interrogation because it's going to take a long time to complete. Oh, we just get that ticking over in the background because Xenoflora and Xenofauna is about to finish and we can get something else going there.
Targets lost.
Ah, he rolled a 20. He rolled a 75 and we needed a 27. Interrogation techniques is done. That's a really
Choose a
good one.
card. Now blow on
Okay.
it. Perfect.
Advanced superconductors is
Then
done.
tap
They want to
my hand
research
3
space
times.
medicine. Let's put a point in here and see how fast we can get there. We're putting in 25 research a day. And we've got a really nice mix of researchers right now, apart from these two, but that's okay. Let's see what we look like at the start of the turn. Layer defense array. That's our next project. Xenoflora defoliants is done. That's great. Where is layer defense array? Did I miss it? Is it not a military one? So much stuff. Fleet combatant, psyops, rail cannon, Viper missiles, layer defense array. A combat platform capable of defending the station from attack. It will automatically upgrade weapons and armor as we develop new technologies. This module will be repowered before others. Tech tree. I mean, select project. That is a really important bit of research. We are currently in the lead in space medicine, which is great. Everything we're in the lead of right now, no one is really keeping up to us. We've invested 155. Yeah, we're miles ahead here.
We found something.
That's Mercury Hab module done. Did I get... Hang on a second. Yeah, I could actually start upgrading my mines now, can't I? Because I've got the... Okay, I have to go through all of these really quickly. So these are all space stations, and these are all ground-based. So I should be able to upgrade my mining complexes to settlement mining complex. Do I need to upgrade to a fission reactor array as well? So this currently produces 10 power. This requires 37 power. This supplies 42. So yes, I need to upgrade this. Upgrade from space will take 60 days. And then upgrade this. Upgrade mining complex. Can I build additional mining complexes? No, I can't. It only gives me one slot for it. Okay, so that's Hotsfill done. Next up is DE Dust. And we need to upgrade the fission reactor array. And we need to upgrade the settlement mining complex. And then after that, it's Smoko Prime on Ceres. Yeah, this is going to take us a hit, but I think getting it done now is better than waiting and doing it in stages. We'll just do a big hit now. 60 days later, we'll all be back online. Because we're not spending the income on... Like, the income... we don't need to worry about the income. We have so much banked that we can just afford to eat it. It is what I think. Well, if I come back, this might be the end of the campaign if I do this. There's not that many to upgrade. It's going to take 80 days, so I need to be aware of that. 60 days. I think I'm going to leave it at that then, and we'll do the rest of these once these are finished upgrading. Or do I just want to go in? I think I'm just going to go all in. I think we'll be fine. We have so much income. It's an 80-day investment. For a huge income boost. Drilling for thrills is the last one. Okay, done. This one should be pretty quick as well because they've got the construction module in space. Alright. Just waiting for the turn to start. So first of all, it's the 16th, so let's have a look at upgrades. You're not a fast learner. Okay, nothing interesting going on here. We've got the Valerian Research Group, which we don't really need. Odysseus Technologies, Athena Organization, Anarchy Inc., Sabotage Project, Sabotage Ham Module, Sabotage Facilities, Steel Project, +1 Persuasion, +2 Espionage. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, so, Fiamei can't level up yet. He's not a fast learner, unlike Mayafei. MI6 is available as well. MI6 is pretty nice. Only costs 50 income. Gives Investigate, Surveil, Stabilize, +2 Investigation, +2 Espionage, +2 Security. I would love to pick that up, but we don't have any Britons. Oh, Survivor's only 10 XP? So it is. Yes, we'll definitely grab that. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, that's everything for upgrades. Let's check research. Are we still ahead in research? 203, yeah, we're still miles ahead in research. That's fantastic. We can now control all 3 researches. No one can compete with us there.
Ready.
Let's push the UK. Let's push USA again, and I'm very confident that this turn will be the turn that we finally manage to secure the last control point in the US.
I will tell our story.
At your service.
I'll investigate that in a second, Neil.
Turning
Yeah,
up the
that's a
heat.
good shout.
Ready for orders.
Honest, we need you in the
Standing
US.
by.
Well, let's not do that.
I will try to sway the public.
I'm here.
Okay, it's like the G20. All my agents are flying into America. Alright, guess what you're doing, Chuck? You're back to fighting aliens. Or do we want to do a surveil in Hungary and deal with the aliens here? What's the better shout right now? I think I want to have free actions in a bit, so we'll fight aliens on the map to start with. Right, confirm assignments. Let's go back into research. Let's put 2 pips into Europe Ascendant and see what we're looking like next turn with 2 pips into something. Actually, Europe Ascendant is not a tech I need to rush. Let's put it into Layer Defense Array. Oh, that took you guys a long time. Must be rocky terrain. Is that your home region? Yes, the home region is Amsterdam. Good. Took them a really long time to go back.
Public sentiment is
Okay,
increasing
69%.
Our case remains unheard.
Failed that. Rolled a 96.
Public opinion is
70% public opinion. Come on.
They slipped away from.
Damn it. It's taking a long time to finalize this. Oh. I should have done something about that. I didn't realize. Okay, 101 has just got a navy. We're focusing on the US right now, T-Ram. As soon as we get them back, we're going to go back to Europe. I accidentally just lost the
Secured.
1st Marine Division. Whoops. That's not good. Let me just make sure there aren't any other armies at war right now. No, everyone else is home. Because I've got armies turned off on this screen to try to make it a little bit more navigable, I just missed that was happening. Sorry, 1st Marine Division. We'll just blame Project Exodus on that. Okay, layer defense arrays are available. So we need to think about that. Light Rail Cannon Mark 1 is available. Okay, what do we want to research next? Where do we start? Interrogation techniques might be useful. Fleet combatants needs to be researched. Rail cannon needs to be researched. That's a good point. They sacrifice their lives for useful thing. Yeah, let's get bigger ships on the go. We don't have any shipyards yet either. And I'll do rail cannon next. We're now able to take guerrilla warfare. Gain +2 to unrest. Unrest increases by 3 on nations when they're conquered. Okay. Light railgun battery Mark 1. Okay. This is it. This is the turn we take
Where
America.
do you need me?
Public campaign in America.
We must persuade the people.
Not Japan.
Where to?
I hate using that list to try and find a country. Public campaign in America. Let's get it over 80%.
Making our case.
Quiet Raccoon.
Where do
Crack
you
down
need me?
that control
Ready
point.
for
It's
my
now
mission.
a 51%
Acknowledged.
chance.
Ready to go.
We'll come back to you in a second, Chuck.
Standing by for
Public
orders.
campaign in America.
We'll make our appeal.
Public campaign in America. And Chuck,
The op.
keep sending XCOM out to fight aliens.
Going in hot.
Alright, this is the one. We're going to do it this time. I'm bored of fighting for America. Railgun Battery Mark 1 is available. There's a lot of activity in Canada. Ah, so we need to do something different in Russia. Okay. So Russia is now, it's gone up by 0.025 in the last 30 days. It has changed. I looked it up, and it turns out education that gets averaged. Government doesn't change, no negative effects unless Russia has higher government than EU. So do we need to worry so much about this then? Because their government is authoritarian 3.6, and we're at 8.7 full democracy in the EU. So I don't think we really need to worry about this. We could probably go back into MC if we want to. Huh. Invest in economy? Okay. We'll leave it like this for the moment. And that's on pause.
The people will come
Okay,
to
here we go.
our side.
76% public opinion.
Our case remains unheard.
That's an unfortunate failure.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I'm kind of just expecting the military stat to get tanked tier M because it's going to get averaged, and the difference between them is so high. We failed again in the US. Ugh. Broadcast outlet. I need to look up what that does.
By the numbers.
Nice work, Chuck. Okay, org turn, really quickly. Check research. We're still in the lead everywhere. Nobody's catching up to us. Europe Ascendant is about to pop, which is great. Let's check agents. Okay, we don't have a level up here. Still no level up. So what's we got available to us? CIA, it's MI6. This is +2. Ooh, this is a good one. +2 investigation, +1. That's really nice. That's +2 espionage. That's +3 admin, but I don't think we need it anymore. Proxima's okay as well. Right. I definitely want to get Con Ascacho. Let's see who can maybe get that. Honest is not a government person, so the no, I need Japan for that one. That's a shame. Oh, damn, I thought I found a really good org, but I can't pick it up. I didn't notice it was a Japanese government one. I don't have any Japanese China, Turkey, USA, Vietnam. Yeah, I don't have any Japanese counselors, unfortunately. Sapphire Investigations gives +2 espionage. Guy could potentially grab that. Does he have anything that's just giving 1 espionage? Not really. It's all linked in with persuasion, with investigation. Pana Superconductors gives Steel Project and 1 espionage. I could swap it out for Sapphire. That might be worth doing. It's such a minor shift in points at this stage. It does give him Steel Project, but I think he has Steel Project base anyway. Hey Derp, you made it to the stream. Good to see you. I think I'm gonna unequip Panama and grab Sapphire, and that gives him Steel Project anyway, and Sabotage Project, which he also already had. But that gets his espionage up a tiny touch, which might make the difference in the long run. Okay. This is the turn.
We'll see what we can find.
More alien activity in Denver.
Your orders?
That's not good. We've got
Ready
Guy.
for orders.
Public opinion. America. Stop failing.
I will try to sway
Quiet
the
recruit.
public.
Crackdown.
Ready for orders.
45% chance.
Applying pressure on
Honest,
the
trustworthy. I think we might need to. If this fails this turn, we're going to start assassinating people again. I
Making
don't
our
want to
case.
send people to the bridge,
Where
but if
to?
they're stopping from taking this last point in America,
I will
we're going to
tell
send
our
them to the
story.
bridge. That's just how it's going to have to be. Okay. Frosty Station has upgraded its core. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's what's being built. Yeah. And the farms and the solar arrays got built as well. Okay, we need to do something about the servants. They just killed Honest. This is always going to be a problem. This is frustrating. Okay, let's see who we've got to hire. Honest was another persuader. They used the cat apparently. They use a cat when they assassinate. So we've got Hanyai Lun here, 8 persuasion, opinion leader and apocalyptic. Believes the end of humanity 9, which is others to do. Plus 1 persuasion if nations have used nuclear weapons in this campaign. Well, no one has yet. Crackdown, public campaign, set national policy. Okay, or we've got Nalika Savaratu, affluent, brazen, demagogue, conspiracy theorist. Plus 2 investigation, minus 2 persuasion, criminal. Astronaut, activist. Prosperous, undercover, media darling, lone wolf. She has Inspire? Oh no, this guy's Inspire. This guy does have Inspire. This makes him a really pretty good pickup. We're gonna have to roll. I only have, if I check the name list, I only have like 2 options for new names in the name list. So I'll have to roll that in a second. But for right now, we're gonna grab Hanwai Luan. And we need to equip some orcs to them. So all the admin orcs first of all. So their current admin is 2. So Antares Brands gives them admin. Frustratingly, I just got started to get rid of admin orcs. That's not it for admin orcs. I think we lost a bunch of government orgs there. Yeah, that's my only admin org. There. Yeah, status rocketry. And there is one in the marketplace which is where I was about to go. So let's grab Excalibur. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more to play with. So we want to just get his persuasion as high as possible. So what gives plus persuasion? Nemesia gives +1. Energy gives +1. Olympus gives +1. Maliga gives +1. These all give +1. Alright, let's get them on him. So we'll equip Olympus International. We'll equip Maliga Advertising. Is that all of them? No, we'll get Energy Independence. Are we over cap? At least we're not over cap, but we've lost a ton of cap. Amazing Public Relations. Yeah, the easiest grab of Excalibur, right? Hey man, Handed Missteps, how you doing? Well, you just missed Honest Trustworthy getting killed. Persuasive Trustworthy is a good one. I'll roll it just now. Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay, this is the name that it has become. I'm not sure it's the right agent for it, but not augment. I need to customize. Their name is going to be Distal Bradford. Get another XCOM reference in here. All right, Distal Bradford's on with 8 persuasion, which is just really sad. What do they have access to? Affluent, media darling. They can grab government. They can also grab criminal, national hero, streetwise, and survivor. And they are Chinese. So we got another Chinese person. Also, I'm still massively over on orgs. What else can I equip to anybody? Okay, I can grab a couple on quiet. Jolt gives assault in an asset. Cetus gives investigate, detain, and surveil. Does he have those? He doesn't have investigate. He does have investigate activity. He does have detain. He doesn't surveil, but he gives him investigate council. He does investigate council. Okay. Telescopium gives sabotage. Panoma. He's already maxed on those stats. Let's give him Paris rocketry just because the bonuses it gives are quite nice. You can't equip anything. You can't equip anything. Okay, so we're gonna have to sell some of these orgs. You have to sell the... Yes, so I don't have any criminal orgs anymore. Let's get rid of the criminal orgs. Right, so Bratsky Kug is a criminal org. So let's sell that. What else we got? The Hater Organization, we'll need to get rid of that. Is there any others? I think that's all of the criminals. Topaz Fund is not worth keeping. The Ithaca Foundation... I'm not really going to be equipping that anytime soon. Voice of America. I don't think I've got any Americans anymore. Oh, but I've got points in America. I can't equip it. Who else can I sell? I need to get 2 more, preferably 1 stars. I want to keep Jolt Games because it gives Assault in an asset. Telescopium we can get rid of. And Apiary. Yeah, they're not really doing anything for us right now. Oh, that was such a kick. Sohail, Chuck's got Sohail. Oh yeah, that's not really giving me anything anymore because I've got so much of that stat. Okay, then I can equip one of these as well. Not that I need to. Space mining +6. Let's get the space mining boost going. Alright, so that was a bit of a disastrous turn so far. We're going to have to really deal with the servants soon. Public opinion's at 75%. Yeah, pretty much, Derp. It's an Australian company as well.
Their control is
Hooray! We got the crackdown on America. Even if we lost Honest Trustworthy for it, we got it. Okay.
When faced with a large
Cargo
problem,
nanotubes are
you
done.
must think small.
Excellent. So next up we can grab Diamondoids. So get that research going. We're still in the lead for everything, which is great. Yeah, they're coming with their emu and kangaroo mounts.
Recon complete.
Nanotube filament radiators, combat solid core fission reactor 1. South Korea has pushed a regime change in Uruguay. Oh, and the castaways, they're terrifying. That's a good idea. Let's see if we can stay on top with 2 in there as well. I don't want to take over Syria, Chuck. Okay. So now that we have this, Guy can purge out the point, and we're just going to spend a little bit of influence on that to make sure it happens. So we no longer need to focus so hard on America, which is great. I'm interested that they're moving this army. Oh no, they've rebuilt the 1st Marine Division. Cool. I'm really happy that we've got America. We'll sort out the... We'll go through America and we'll sort out the priorities next turn once we've got it all under our control. So now we need to focus on EU again. So the countries that we want to get our hands on are Norway, which is here, under control of Humanity First. We could also grab Ireland, which is here, under control of Humanity First. Then there is also Iceland, which is here, under control of Humanity First. Southern Baltic States, which are under control of not Humanity First. And finally, and Ukraine as well, which is under control of Humanity First. So what I'm thinking is I will grab a Humanity First territory, then I'll grab the Southern Balkan states while they cool down from me stealing it, and we'll kind of juggle like that. And I think the prime ones right now, that might be, well, I'm not worried too much about Quiet Raccoon. He has 21 security. Chuck has 22 security. Faya has security 7, but isn't on. He's on the servants' radar. That's a good point. This means he's being surveilled. Okay. Southern Balkans aren't EU core. Looks like the EU has a claim on them, I think. So Southern Balkan states is Belgrade and Zagreb, and we have a claim on Belgrade, so we can grab them. Yeah, Maya got killed last stream. Servants have just been popping my guys left and right. So we could potentially get fire to go to ground. Alright. So what do I want to focus on first? Ireland, Norway, or Iceland? I think it's Norway first. I think they're going to be pretty easy to crack. So let's get... what are the crackdown chances base? 16% there. 58% in Ireland. And 55% in Ukraine. I think it's Ireland first. Because I don't even need to do any public opinion pushing. I can just take it.
Cracking
Oh,
down.
actually, yeah. Have we got the CP for it? Cool. Then Chuck, fight aliens. That's your job. You fight aliens.
You're up.
Fire,
At
just to
your
make it a
service.
little bit easier. We'll do a public opinion. The strategic
must
pubs are
persuade
very
the
important.
people.
Did I send him to Ireland?
Where to?
No, I didn't. I sent him to the US.
Ready to go.
So we'll send you to Ireland just to push that a little bit higher.
We'll make our appeal.
And then Distal Bradford.
Ready for my mission.
I think what we're going to do with you... probably just public opinion in Ireland for now. Get you some experience. You've actually got a pretty good chance base.
I will tell our
Cool.
story.
Alright, let's go from here. So it's going to cost us 7.9 CP per point, which isn't too bad at all. Confirm and unpause. That's another solar array done. Yeah, Ireland will keep us going when we run out of water.
We've moved the needle.
Hurricane. A massive hurricane has struck Dallas. The damage is potentially horrific. Let's divert some resources to help out.
We've moved the needle.
Now tube armor is available.
Crackdown complete.
Crackdown successful. Europe Ascendant is complete. That's a really big project for us. Yeah, I'll, Ultra Fission Reactor. Space Medicine is also complete. Okay, we've got 2 big research picks to do this time. We've got 2 main researchers to pick. So my research recommendations are all done for the stream. Because I was going to go in and get Diamondoids. We wanted to get Diamondoids. Hang on a second, there's a fly attacking me. Okay, Diamondoids, Arrival Security, Carbon Nanotubes. We've got them. So, Molten Core, is that available? It's not under high temperature superconductors. Yeah, nuclear fission in space. There it is. It was on the screen the whole time. And now we need a new project. Okay, we actually discussed what I was going to do. I picked something different, but we were talking about grabbing something else. I love how we got Survivor, but it was on Fire May. We do fission platforms now. We've done fission platforms. Molten Cores for the project slot. Got you. So that's what I want to be doing right now, right? Molten Core. Makes me think about playing WoW again. Molten Salt heat sinks, Molten Salt batteries. I cannot see it. Molten Core Fission Reactor 2. The Dumbo Drive is hilarious. A solid core fission rocket that operates at higher temperature produces more thrust than nerve designs. Okay, it's not as hilarious as I thought it was. I've got it. Molten Core Fission Reactor 2. Okay, we're still in the lead. Everywhere. Yep, cool. Oh yeah, investment in Russia. South Korea's declared war on Biafra again. That's twice they've done that, I'm pretty sure. So our priorities here... Let's move the knowledge investment over to mission control for now. Get that ticking over again. We want to get as much mission control as we can before we merge them. The heavy Dumbo.
LZ is secure.
Good work, Chuck.
Our associates are now in charge.
Purge successful in Ireland. So what we'll do next turn is we'll crack down and purge again, and that will be that country taken. Really, Dino Thrusters are alright. 1st Marine Division, United States of America, is now controlled the resistance, no longer commanded by Project Exodus. All of the research campuses on Firsty Station just completed, so that's a massive boost to research. We've just jumped up from 3k to 5k. This is our research. You thought our research was silly before. It's going to get even crazier.
Your orders?
Okay, let's get
Ready
quiet.
to go.
We might be able to get them to just straight up purge this point. I can't purge it because I don't control the this point yet. That's right. So Guy
Standing by.
will purge the point.
Terminating the
I
opposition.
can't crack down the point
Ready for
because
my
I don't have
mission.
access to it.
Standing
Chuck will attack aliens.
by. Heading to the LZ.
Reporting in.
What else do we need to do now? This is where it gets a little bit more tricky. I'm gonna get Distal this turn to surveil Hungary. Sorry, Hamburg. Actually, we'll get you to do this region here because it does everything around you. Just in case there's any activity in the EU. We'll get Quiet to... Next turn we're going to crack down and purge here. What's the 16th actually? We need to check orgs and stuff. Any good orgs for us? Just all the orgs we sold last time. National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, +3 investigation, +3 command, +2 science, +1 security for 140 a month. That's half of our income. We can't afford that. How much is hard target? 20 XP. Okay, we'll grab that when he hits 20. No one else has enough XP to level up. 17. Oh, I think you might have enough to level up because you're a quick learner. Yeah, so we can augment Guy Fawkes. Alright, Guy Fawkes' admin is at 18 base. That's insane. Let's get their investigation up. We are actually starting to struggle a little bit on upkeep for money. It is getting hit quite hard. Habs are what are costing us a lot of money. But our unused mission control is kind of making up for the Habs. Actually, we're just not making a lot of money. What we might do, TRAM, is I might just do a little side mission and get something like the Gulf States and just spoil them. You get a lot of money out of that because they've got a really good GDP. That is a possibility. You think spoiling is a bad idea because that's not very resistancy? We have been role-playing this playthrough. Okay, what's Quiet going to do this turn? I'm not sure if I want them to go and crack down this state here because I think I'm giving myself too many actions to complete in one turn. I might get him to investigate and see if we can get ourselves a servant under our control. Let's go after... So Turkey... There's these guys here. We could make some space factories. That's a good idea. Investigate my own counselors? Okay, let's do that. We'll start with Chuck.
Initiating surveillance.
What's
And we'll
the
get
op?
Fire. I don't really need to public campaign here. We'll get them to public campaign in the Southern Balkan states.
Making our case.
Okay, let's see what this comes out as.
Surveilling target area.
Oh, I can do some inspiration. Okay, I'll inspire next time he's got a dead turn.
We've got some intel on
Okay,
our target.
Chuck's loyalty's at 19. Total success. Nothing concerning going on there.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Target destroyed.
Cool. Keep killing those aliens while you can. Oh, we've got aliens popping up again in Hamburg.
Threats.
We purged out Humanity First in Ireland. We have lost a legislature point in Ireland to the servants. So they purged us. So they purged us, even though we weren't cracked down right after we purged them because it wasn't defended. Okay. Servants stole the pubs from us. Alright, let's get... Guy... What's your purge chance on this point? 92. I'm going to invest a little bit into it in case they protect it.
Taking power.
At your
Quiet
service.
will investigate fire.
Eyes on target.
Distal will inspire.
Ready to go.
I'm here.
Standing
Fire.
by for orders. I'll make sure they're...
That does mean there's a servant in Ireland if I want to
What's
grab
the op?
them. I think I might get
Acknowledged.
quiet to investigate the agent that's here. It's time for some
Tracking
revenge, I think.
target.
And then Chuck.
Standing by for orders.
I'm going to get you to attack the alien life forms in Hamburg. And I really want you to succeed at this, so I'm going to put a little bit of ops into it. But not that much ops.
Taking
And
it to
then
them.
Fire needs a job for this
Standing by
turn.
for orders.
They could also inspire. They could inspire Distal.
I'll speak with
And
them.
we'll just have an inspire party. Okay. Let's see how this turns out. Fleet combatants is done. Okay. Next up, there's so much to pick from. Shipyard needs to be done, just because it needs to be done. We need to work out what driver we're wanting to use and get that researched. Interrogation techniques might actually be quite useful. Let's get that done.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I think we've had a break.
To inspire successes. Molten core fission reactor 2 is done. Let's get... Oh no, that's not... I thought I was going to jump on molten core, but that's solid core. What's PSYOPs again? Unrest stuff. Guerrilla warfare. Rail cannon needs to be researched. Magazine also needs to be researched. Resistor jets. What is a resistor jet? A resistor jet is a simple electronic resistor boils a working fluid and expels resultant gas to provide thrust for this low power drive. What's civilian photonic computing again? National investment points related to economy. Increase control point capacity by 10. Yeah, let's get magazine out of the way. It's an important one. It'll take 2 seconds to research. Are we still in the lead? We're still controlling all of the research in the world, which is great.
Person of interest surveil.
Okay. Helen Applegate, who works for the Protectorate and is a tycoon.
Cleaning
Well, we
things up.
also have a little bit of work, a little bit of a beef with the Protectorate, so... The servants haven't defended. Okay. New settlement mining complex is done on Mars, so our income's going to go back up. Excellent. That's a lot of our mining complexes finished. Magazine's done. Yeah, they need those magazines. What's the one from Mass Effect called again? 4X or something? Fornax, that's the name of it. I'm tempted to just get Shipyard done so I don't forget about it later. What else? We get Rail Cannon done again. I keep bringing that up. Stakeholder subversion. Sanctioned investigations, I think, is a good one. Oh no, sanctioned investigations. I remember let's get sanctioned investigations because it just makes life easier for us. I remember when that was like, well, that's going to take so long to research in the last stream, and now we have so much research, it's not going to take any time at all. We're back up to 401 CP cap as well. Wartime atrocity. The government of the United States of America has been implicated in war crimes against Japan. The damages were done, we can try to limit the fallout. What did you do, Project Exodus? Resistance commits an atrocity. Even though weren't in control of the nation when that happened. It's because we're still at war because I haven't ended the wars yet. Well done, America.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Okay, we reduced the aid of flora and fauna by 82% in Hamburg.
Our people have taken
Okay, we
control.
purged the servants back out of Ireland. Okay. Chuck,
At your service.
I need you to end war. Can you please go to America and end war?
On my way to the capital.
At
Yes,
your
time for a
service.
round to set national policy. But I'm gonna grab Ireland completely as well,
Where
because
do
we
you
can
need
get
me?
we can probably get quiet just to purge out this point. Oh, I've gone the long way around the world to get to Ireland. He has a 85% chance while it's protected. So let's just knock that up to 94.
We're taking power.
There are a ton of wars.
Standing by.
Can I check who America... So if I select America... America is at war with Yemen, Iceland, Cambodia, and Chile. So it's 4 wars. Also, we need to end their rivalry with Russia while I remember to do it. Can I ally with them with the EU as well? Why not? So let's do some relation fixing. So Guy Fawkes will do public opinion in America. That's
Heading to
2
the
wars. Fire, public opinion in America. That's 3
On my
wars.
way to the capital.
Distal, public opinion in America. That's 4 wars.
Time to make our move.
5 wars. Let me check this again. Yemen, Iceland, Cambodia, Chile. No, there's 4 wars that I can see here. We'll see if anything else pops up. Note to self, end war in Russia. And just rivalry in Russia. Heavy iron laser cannons. Look at the flags in the relations tab. Oh yeah, there's 5. You're right, there are 5 here. Because there's this Japanese war as well. We might not be able to end that war.
Policy direction complete.
Seek peace. Yeah, there's 4 here for seek peace. That's what I'm looking at. So let's end war with Japan.
Wrapping up here.
And that got 2 of them.
Policy direction.
Then we'll seek peace with Cambodia.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
And then we'll seek
Mission
peace
complete.
with Iceland.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I'm not going to invade Japan.
Policy direction.
And we can seek peace with Yemen. Okay.
Wrapping up.
All of those wars are now over. 360 centimeter infrared laser batteries.
We've removed some
And
threats.
we now control Ireland. Oh, stop. We need to set out investment in Ireland. Ireland priorities. Oh, did I get rid of the... I deleted that. Oh, I deleted the national focus I made. Oh, they can't invest in mission control. Because they're already maxed out on it. Fantastic. Okay, in that case, we just need to bring them into the fold. So we need to wait 179 days before they stabilize, and then we need to go from there. The First Army of Ireland is now under the control of the Resistance, and is no longer controlled by Humanity First. Pakistan and Ireland have ended their alliance. Niger under the control of the Protectorate and the European Union ended their alliance. Priorities in America. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so we need to sort these out, because these are all over the place. So US, we probably want to go for... let me just make one for the US. Hang on. USA. So we want 3 in welfare for this, because we need... No, not 3 in welfare. We want 3 in economy. No, 3 in welfare, yeah. I want to get their welfare up. I want to get 2 in military, so the military starts building. And I want to get 1 in build navy, because navy is really important. Perfect. So that's 3. Let me just check that. 3 welfare, 2 military, 1 build navy. Because we want to get a navy for every one of their armies. Oh, there's the template I needed hours ago. It is still here. Of course, USA... Where's the USA template I just made? Huh, I think we found a bug. I bet you if I set this template... No, it doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, in that case... also, why did it not do it for this slot here? Advanced time? I can't advance time. Oh, because I need to confirm assignments. I'll just do it manually. It'll only take a second. Welfare, 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 welfare. Then military 2, military 2, military 2, military 2, military 2, military 2. Get rid of spoils. And then get rid of mission control. And we'll invest 1 build navy. USA template is there now, is it? Oh, for goodness sake. But it's actually wrong because it's got stuff in build army as well. We don't build armies until we've got all our navies built. Oh, do I? Okay, that's good to know, Night Skis. I didn't know that. That's a great tip. Right. Confirm assignments. It's the 1st of June. Right. So we've now got Ireland. Let's get... oh, who can defend nation now? Because...
Ready for my mission.
Okay, so Fire May can defend interests.
Your orders?
Sophia is our only
Acknowledged.
defender now. But we need to defend Ireland.
Acknowledged.
Because it's undefended right now.
Securing our
Also, I think
interests.
someone recommended investing in economy for Ireland, and I think that's a good idea. Well, let's do a 33% split. No, funding for Ireland, that's right, because that increases national investment points, doesn't it? Funding directs national resources to the legitimate government and private efforts to support space programs and other goals that owners of control points. While not as problem as spoils, it does no harm to the nation. Yeah, it gets us a bit of cash. Cool, we'll do a 20-30 split. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, because our income right now is 46. What are we... Oh, it's because some of our mission control got used up. No, did you mean economy in America or economy in Ireland, TRM? Because Night Skies was talking about funding in Ireland. That's what I was referring to. I didn't even notice that TRM had mentioned it. In the meantime, Chuck,
I'm here.
fight some aliens.
Gear up.
Reporting in. Where to?
1 point of economy in the US. That's
Ready to go.
probably worth doing. Okay. And I forgot about the tip that Night Skies just gave me to move that all over. It's because I've got muscle memory for doing that. I want to see what your chances are. Now, oh, no, we can't do anything right now. We're at cap. So let's spend a little bit of time playing with our friends. So let's investigate Fire May, because we haven't done that yet.
Tracking target.
Let's get quiet.
Your orders.
So we could chase down that protectorate person, but honestly, I'd like to find a servant. Let's see who this is in Europe.
Surveilling target. Ready.
Okay, we don't want the economy to go down. And then Distal can inspire fire.
I'll
Alright.
speak with them.
Protecting our interests.
I believe they'll stay
Inspire
loyal to the
success.
cause.
Okay, interrogation techniques is done. That was just a quick one to grab. Right, back to the insane wall of research. Nanotube armor is here. I think that's one that we want to get as a prerequisite. Shipyard still is available. Lots of different drives available as well that we need to think about getting. Rail cannon is still here. Railgun batteries are now available as well. Heavy IR laser cannon is also available. Marine assault units here for when we actually want to start taking places over, which we'll probably want names for as well. Our Marines definitely need to be named, if we can name them. Does railgun batteries upgrade Ada? Let's do that then. LDA, sorry. Okay. And IRPD. Cool, we'll do that next.
Surveillance complete.
Okay. Alex, so we found a humanity first agent, which I'm not that interested in at the moment.
Surveillance complete.
Fire is loyalty 10, which could do with going up. Information science research provides a bit of boost to various nation priorities. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, it does. I've seen that. The investment does go up. We might just put one of our project cores into getting all of those TRM. That's a really good idea, just to get the better investment. Cool.
Target destroyed.
I wonder if there's a better view for us to use. Population, per capita GDP, control points, military tech level, boost income, unrest. Unrest might be one to keep our eyes on. Or xenoforming might be one to keep an eye on. Faction popularity, faction control, terrain, nations. I wonder if we want to switch to xenoforming and keep an eye on unrest as well. Railgun batteries is done. So let's start working on some of... Yeah, you can change the worldview highlighting, yeah. You know what's really funny is I remember discovering that in the beta gameplay when I was checking out the demo for the game, and I've been trying to find it without saying it every time I've been playing since. I remembered I could do it, I just couldn't work out where, because I used to have the public opinion view on, and then I was like, I just noticed it there when I paused the game. Yeah, Japan's being dangerous. So what we're thinking about getting was the civilian research, wasn't it? Now where is that? Stuff like stakeholder subversion, no. Not institutional. Arrival markets, no. Not op center. Influence cost of direct investment is reduced. That's pretty good. That's another one. Huh, we haven't done publicized alien threat yet. Info. It's up here. No, where's info? This is information science. Here we go. Yeah. Well, let's get augmented combat training done since we're starting that in America. I'm just going to knock all of these out. It's not going to take us very long. Okay, 16th, so let's check our orgs and stuff. You haven't got a level up. You haven't got a level up. You do not have a level up. You do have a level up. So Chuck can get streetwise. I think I'm going to grab that. Because he's traveling around a lot and he might just hit a good location. Orc Marketplace is... not great. We'll leave that for now. We're probably going to get some more orcs showing up, actually. Now, for this turn, we're still on cap, so I can't really do anything about that.
Your orders?
Chuck will investigate alien activity.
Headed there now.
Guy Fawkes.
I'm here.
I want to get
Where do you
Quiet
need
to
me?
keep investigating other faction counselors. We've got an unknown in the US. Let's see who they are.
We'll see what they're up to.
What's
we'll get
the
Guy to investigate. We've investigated Fire and Distal. Let's get them to investigate Quiet. Oh, it was impossible to investigate Quiet. Actually, we haven't investigated Distal yet, so we'll do
Initiating
that.
surveillance.
We'll get Fire to inspire Distal, because he's definitely going to need
I'll
it.
make sure they're
And we'll
on
get
our
Distal
side.
to inspire Fire, because he needs it as well.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about getting. We need to get hold of some of those. Until we get our... We also need to research control point increase.
I think we
Tech.
had a breakthrough.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Space hospitals are available, which is nice.
I have new information.
Imagine going to Space Hospital. Ah, we found them.
Prepping for next.
We have found a servant. And their estimated command, admin, science, and security is all 0. Amazing. We're going to take this guy out, or we're going to turn him. He might be trying to crack down this point that isn't
Person of
protected.
interest surveilled.
Okay, Distal's loyalty is 17, which is pretty good.
Here's what
Okay.
we found.
That's fine, that's just our investigate aliens. Alien forces are attacking civilians in the White Horse region of Canada. Oh, Humanity First are taking over North Korea. Right. Let's get Quiet to investigate our new friend from the servants. Find out a bit more about him. Oh, there we go. We know his science is... Okay, we know a bit more about him now. Orcs, Pacificus Consultants, Aquarius Associates, Perimeter Security Group. He has terrible orcs. They bought the Sagitta Foundation. Prosperous Megastar, End State Fanatic, Survivor Streetwise. We could probably turn this guy. We'll investigate him one more time to find out what his loyalty actually is.
Investigating target.
Ready for orders.
I'm gonna get Thea to inspire Quiet because I noticed that Quiet's loyalty is a little bit low.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
I need Guy to.
Where do you
Why is Fire showing us
Where
loyalty
to?
3? Oh, does he have? No. Why is it showing us 3 when I last knew it as 10? He must have something that makes his apparent loyalty show as 3, though I'm not sure what that is. He does need inspired, but not urgently. Chuck, still more investigating, more inactivity to
We'll see
investigate
what we
that
can
Terra
find.
site.
Ready to
Guy, 401.
Ready for orders.
I think I've investigated everybody I need to investigate right now. What I could do then is get Guy to investigate the
We'll
alien
recon the
activity,
site.
and then Chuck could assault an
Stand
alien
by.
life form.
Where to?
And then Distal Bradford
We're going
could
in.
also inspire
Reporting in.
Quiet, just to really boost that up.
I'll speak with them.
We're probably not going to show them the bridge. Oh, actually, fire. We need to actually defend. What do we need to defend? Okay, we've had a bunch of control points go vulnerable in America, so I need to get
Warding in.
fire to defend. Let's
Making
say.
things safe for our people.
Okay, so that's just what the other factions are saying. That's fine. So we'll confirm assignments and we will pause.
Securing our control.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the
Loyalty is increased by 1. America's gone to a flawed democracy. Okay, so we now know
Wrapping
the
up.
actual loyalty of this guy, who's doing a protect mission right now, is 17, which makes him quite hard to turn, actually. Well, do you know who could probably do it? Quiet. Humanity First controls a lot of Africa. Panic. Widespread panic about the aliens appears to be ready to break out in Yekaterinburg. Rumors about alien experiments in the area have led to distrust of government's ability to keep people safe. Authorities are fearful of civil unrest. Calm the public. Oh, I see what you mean. Is he trying to assassinate Quiet? Ugh. Hang on, we'll do this. We'll deploy our forces. Pause.
The LZ is
Pause.
secure.
Pause. Okay, good news. He doesn't have assassinate. He has control, coup, public campaign, set national policy, advise, increase, turn, extract, inspire, protect, contact. He could be trying to turn. How can I find out if one of my agents has been turned?
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Because if he turns distal... Also, the servants don't know about distal. If you see here, the servants don't actually know about distal. He's not been revealed to them.
Complete.
We'll see what happens. Sanctions. Tensions management between the United States of America and Senegamboya. United States of America main forces receive economic sanctions. I mean, do I want to impose the sanctions? Do I really care? Let's do nothing, because that seems like what the resistance would do. They wouldn't make it worse. Okay, we might need to investigate Distal just to be certain. But they don't know about Distal. Distal's not... The servants aren't aware of them. Yeah, why would we want to sanction them? Okay, so what we want to do is we want to try and turn... Oh, no, we don't want you to try and turn. What can Quiet do here? I probably want to detain them first. So who could... I think Guy can detain? No, hang on. Close this. Can Guy detain? Guy can detain. 97% chance to detain. So we'll grab him.
Ready for my mission.
Chuck. Look at the xenoforming. Grab this one.
Going in hot.
Orders.
Detain before to turn makes other factions suspicious. Well, we
Ready
really
to
don't want
go.
to do that then. We could also just kill him. Turn is... What's the stat on turn? Turn is persuasion. So I want
At
fire
your
to
service.
turn. He has a 4% chance. I get that to a 35. I think I might roll the dice on it this turn and just see what happens.
They'll be
Because what we'll
working
do is
for
we'll
us
get Quiet to investigate him again,
What's the
which
up?
will boost the chance.
What's the up?
And we'll get
I'm here.
What's
Guy
the
to do
op?
something else for now. What? I'm not sure. We could maybe steal Project from the servants, see if they've got anything interesting going.
No secret is safe from me.
Wait, who did I just tell you to
At
steal
your
from?
service.
I'm here.
Okay, we'll steal Project from the Protectorate and just see
We'll
what's
catch up
going
on
on.
years of research.
And Distal Bradford can inspire. Who has the lowest? I think Fire. Let me just check my agent screen. Oh, hang on. We need to do a defend mission in the EU. So that's what. Who is it has to defend again? Hang on.
Where to?
It's Fire has turn. So Fire can't turn this turn.
Securing our interests.
Where do you need me?
Okay. So the Protectorate are sitting at Sanctioned Investigation, Civilian Photonic Computing, Molten Core Fission Reactor, Layer Defense Array, Management Research for stealing. Servants have Path to Paradise. A lot of these I can't grab, can I? There's actually not that much exciting here. Now that I think about what I want to grab, it's so far ahead in research, there's not really much point in stealing research. I could sabotage though. Let me just rethink this turn because I have to do a defend. So Guy is currently looking to sabotage. It's currently looking to steal, but I think I'm actually going to get him to sabotage.
Breaching lab security.
Then Quiet is investigating, which I don't need him to do anymore because we can't
Ready for
turn him.
orders.
Because Fire needs to investigate. Distal
Orders.
is going to inspire. That's what I want to do. I wanted to go into my agents window and check out the lowest 14. Oh, I have to go into this window. So 15, 4. This is confusing. 19, 10. So yeah, we want to inspire Fire.
I'll
I'll
make
have
sure they're on the
Quiet
side.
investigate
Ready for my
Guy
mission.
because he hasn't been
We'll
investigated
see
for a
what
while.
they're
Okay,
up to.
that's what we've got going on.
Making things safe for our people.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Probably 1 point increase to be honest, but that's something. There's a lot of xenophobia going on in Mexico. Rogan Battery Mark II is available.
We've hacked their research data.
Alright. They've got terrible, everything's terrible, but let's get rid of sanctioned investigations. Yeah, look how little money we have. That's a really good point. We're struggling for cash right now. We're really struggling. Okay.
We've got some intel on our
Okay,
target.
Guy Fawkes is at 15 loyalty. This is a big problem, Cash. Maybe we do need to do... Actually, do we want to build a space factory? I think Crash is right. We could build a space factory around Mercury. There's so many slots here. It's going to take up some mission control, but we can just get rid of it when we need, like, when we're worried about it later on. The space factory makes money for us. Our current income is 62 a month, which is terrible. We're doing really badly on cash. We need cash. And the only country that we can currently get money out of is Ireland, which does not have enough really to turn us around. So my proposition is we build a space factory around Mercury and we turn it into something else later. But for now, it makes money for us. It's just a money factory. That's my proposal. We could also build it around Earth, as Crash Test is suggesting, and turn it into a shipyard later, which is another good idea. But we really need the cash. And I wonder if we just put it in Mercury, we don't have to worry about it ever getting attacked, or we'll also know in advance if the other nations are going after it. Whether it's an Earth orbit, it makes it like a tempting target. So I think I'm going to found an orbital around Mercury. You want to know how much space that it can with self? Oh yeah, I get you. So we'll build this in low Mercury orbit. It's going to take 90 days.
Prepping for next mission.
I'm going to roll a name for it because I actually have that ready to go. Give me 2 seconds. just have to hear me clicking and clacking for a second. I was going to do this on stream, but unfortunately every website I found that lets you pick a random name has so many ads on it that I don't want to put that on my stream. Okay, I like the name that we've ended up for this station. It's maybe not what the original submitter wanted the station to be called, but this is going to be called the Gun Zone. So I guess they're making space guns. So I want to get 2 solar arrays. Then I want to get 2 farms to offset my income costs. And then 1, 2, 3. I get 8 nanofactories. Oh, maybe I only need 1 farm actually. Let's do it with 1 farm and see how it looks. So this is a nanofactory here. Speeds the construction of tier 1 and 2 HAB modules and allows founding additional orbits and settlements in place. Grants plus 2% bonus to economy priority, which we don't care about because they're not in interface orbit over Earth. Builds products for money income if the HAB has no modules under construction. So let's get rid of one of these farms. It's going to take 270 days to build these, which is a shame, but we'll get them going. I'm literally that is a good point. I could do it in Python. It's just having the time to do these things. I'm already so far behind on getting High Fleet Campaign 3 ready that doing other stuff I feel really guilty doing. Like I want to, if I've got free time, that's what I want to focus on. But yeah, a little program to do that would be really useful. Okay, we have our income. That's crashed our mission. It's actually given us less money until it's ready. Or I could just install an ad blocker. Yeah, but I have feelings on ad blockers and stuff I don't want to get into, but there we go. Augmented combat training is done. So now we want to look at civilian photonic computing or augmented learning, knowledge priority. Yeah, let's get civilian photonic computing done. We're still in the lead. We're still in the lead everywhere. Good.
By the numbers.
Yes, I'm going to do that. Because no, what I'm doing, Derp, is I'm arming the children of Earth to resist the aliens. Okay? A gun in every hand, but a gun that only shoots aliens. Also, thank you for offering, Neil. That was really nice of you. I wouldn't say no. At least Chuck's doing well. Okay. Oh, what's our alien hate at? Because apparently Distal thinks it's going up. No, alien threat level's at 1. What are you talking about, Distal? The aliens love us. It does sound quite humanity first. A gun in every hand. But my guns only shoot aliens, and only in self-defense. Does that work? Okay, Chuck. Just speaking of aliens, shoot some aliens for me.
Heading to the LZ.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, we don't have to defend anywhere. We're still capped on income. When was alien hate last updated? That's a good point. I don't think it tells me, does it? We last fixed our estimate on the 6th of October 2028. How do we update this? We need to investigate an alien, don't we? Uh-oh. Yeah, correctly. Chuck disappears off a bridge. Okay, we need to find an alien then. Well, there was alien activity going on in Mexico pretty recently. So we could do a surveil here and see if there's any aliens either side of the border.
On Overwatch.
I have to detain an alien, which is going to make them even angrier with me. Let's see if we can find one. Quiet. Investigate this unknown in the EU. What are they doing? Stooping around my area.
Ready
And
for
fire. I'm trying to think what I want to do right now. Yeah, we'll change the surveil order in a second. I'm just trying to think of what I want everybody to do. What's public opinion looking like? Public opinion in... Is this bad or good public opinion? Public opinion in Europe is dropping a little bit. Let's spend a little bit of time doing some public campaigning in Europe. Just get that public opinion back up. We'll get Distal to inspire fire again.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Well, actually, that's a good point. I'm actually going to inspire Distal.
I'll speak with
Get them to inspire each other. This Surveil is a dead turn, though. At least it's a dead turn here. Let's Surveil in Central Europe again. Just make sure there's no aliens sticking around.
area.
Yeah, I want to get everyone's loyalty up to 25. That's a really good point. Okay, let's confirm for the turn. And we're just waiting for that nano factory to get up and running.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Mission is a no-go.
Oh, interesting. That investigate mission failed. They must have gone to ground. We're not going to impose sanctions on Bangladesh. Hydra interrogation completed. We'll get some plot. Since the Hydra language is an agglutinative tonal language based primarily around olfactory emissions, it has taken incredible time and patience to find useful meaning from our captive's multi-century declarations. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, of course. Each unfortunate dead end our questioning reached only granted greater insight into the alien strange language. After countless such stumbles, did I just impose sanctions on Bangladesh? Whoops. A discourse of sorts has been established. Fulfills objective, interrogate the Hydra. Alright. We've completed the interrogate captive Hydra objective. As the interrogation began, the atmosphere in the room was tense. Many of our personnel believed that the Hydra simply would not respond. It was with surprise and relief that we saw that our senses were picking up ferrocide activity. As it turned out, the Hydra was quite willing to speak, though whether it could be considered cooperative is another matter. The full transcript of the interrogation is attached. Translator's note. Subtext and emotion in Hydra language are primarily conveyed by ferrocytes. We've indicated the emotional state of each statement with curved brackets. Where exact translation is not possible, we have used asterisks to indicate our best fit approximation. Some terms are unfortunately entirely incomprehensible and are marked as untranslatable. We believe these to be proper nouns or technical terms which our language has no equivalent. Begin transcript. Query. Reveal name self-species. Cautious. Species known as untranslatable. Wary confused. Individual cold. Untranslatable. Untranslatable. Of untranslatable. Proud. All true Hydra share membership in defense consensus. Oh dear. Defense consensus. So my new theory is that they are running away from something else. I don't know anything about the end of this game. Query. Reveal origin species. Defined invasive. Edge of star system. Untranslatable. Astronomical body rich in resources necessary for untranslatable. Defined. Successful. Project completion is inevitable. Query. Clarify origin species planet. Defiant. Acts of untranslatable are forbidden. Wild species must be kept at safe separation. Access to gate by wild species is forbidden. Gate. Is that some sort of Stargate? Query, clarify gate. Shame, anger. No. Release now. Translator's note. At this point, the Hydra became agitated and refused to answer further questions. The information gained from the first interrogation was of limited value, but at least our prisoner is willing to communicate. We plan to conduct another round of questions, this time focusing on the Hydra's purpose. Complete the Alien Purpose project when it becomes available. New project available. Their purpose. Guess what we're going to start researching? We might as well get it ticking over. The more you know. Man, what a load of untranslatable. I like all the comments that just came up. I actually really like that we get the transcript. Sounds like they might be using something equivalent to a Mass Effect gate, but something that's a bit more grounded in science, potentially. Look, we've still got aliens in Hamburg. Let's kill them. Fission spinner drive. That sounds fun. Our money's gone up a little bit. Lars drives as well. Regime change in Biafra. Forces Japan have imposed a new governing regime there. What I love...
Target secured.
So, 99% reduction in alien flora. What I quite like is if you actually check out Japan, it's not actually controlled by a single nation. So these wars are being run by the Academy and the Protectorate. The Academy must have control of an army. Also, do they have cool tanks? Ooh. Japan has future tech. What's their military at? Not the military there. What's it called? They're in the robotics age. So Japan, that's why Japan are winning all the wars. They've got mecha. The humanity first portrait just tells you what they say, and they say interrogation will continue when the alien regains consciousness. Yes, Gurgly, don't worry. That is America's job. Once we got the navies up and running. Okay. Chuck,
Standing by.
I need you to go to Hamburg. I need you to murder me aliens in Hamburg.
Gear up.
Take some of those kids with the space guns with you.
Acknowledged.
Alright, we've got some alien activity to investigate. I'll get Guy on that.
We'll see what we can
We'll
find.
get... Well, think about
You
Quiet
ordered.
in a second. Fire is
Boarding
going
in.
to inspire Chuck.
I'll make sure they're
Distal
on our
is going to
side.
inspire Chuck. We're going to focus on
Where
getting
to?
Chuck to max inspiration
I'll speak
first, and then we're going to work down the list.
What's the
What are we going to get Quiet to do? Just keep investigating people?
initiating surveillance?
Oh, we need to defend. Damn it. We need to defend Russia.
Ready for my mission.
It's also the 16th, so I need to check
Protecting our
level
region.
ups. We're going to level up for fire. We're going to get hard target. Anything useful here? Hong Kong Triad, National Geospace Intelligence Agency is back. Could I pick this up on somebody? It's pretty good. Oh no, we just can't afford the income on it. Anyone else need to level up? One more turn for him. We've got to level up on Quiet. Quiet's admin is at 9, but most of their admin is coming from Ministry of State, Foreign Intelligence Service, and Main Intelligence Directorate, which I can't really get rid of. Although we also want to get rid of the Special Activities section, don't we? So let's get admin up so we can move that over. Can I unequip this now? Yes, I can. So I can move the Special Activities section somewhere. I could move that over to Guy. Because I think we're... Oh, hang on. The pupper is up. She just wants to come in. 1 second. Alright, Pupper Stream, yeah. So let's get the special activities section off Quiet. So that's off to 2221, and they're still at 24 admin, so that's not a bad change. So now we can give the special activities section to someone else, and I think the two candidates for that, let me just check for other levels at first. We could give it to Chuck, and he will gain a bonus from the command. The +10 command is pretty amazing. But we could also give it to Guy, and that will really help Guy's stats out. We'll put them up to 12 command. It will get their investigation up to 23. It'll top out their espionage. I think it's a really good give to Guy, but we need to free up 2 points from him. So we can get rid of Sapphire investigations. And now we can equip the special activities section. And that's really nicely rounded out their stats. Like, that looks really good. And then if we go back to Guy, to Quiet, there's nothing here. Well, there's the Arcless Investigation Group, that's +1, but we've got... I mean, I could give him Sapphire Investigations. We give him Cetus Private Investigations as well, just to get his investigation back up. Let's do that for now. And maybe get one a semiconductor up as well to get his espionage up. And that'll just top him out for now. So now we've got that's really rounded our team out quite nicely. And we're defending Russia. Yeah, that's just Russia that needs defended. Yeah, okay. Let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Making things safe for our people.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Surveillance complete.
Critical success and investigate. Humanity first agent again. Where on earth are the initiative building a station? South Korea's declared war in Cambodia. Where have they built this station? Where are we? There's building a station in orbit of this main belt asteroid, which is not even on the main plane of the solar system. Why are they building a station out here? That's a really weird thing to do.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Well, calm down. I just wanted to get back on to Earth.
Target destroyed.
We have wiped out the invasive flora and fauna. Cool. Hamburg is now free.
Here's what we found.
They have everything, Derp. She's falling back asleep now that she's in here. She just wanted to be with me, which is nice. Okay. Pretty boring turn there. We are... What's happening with our cap? Why has this happened? Because I moved that stuff around and our admin dropped. That's not good. However, Distal... Oh, damn. Distal doesn't have Quick Learner. Guy Fawkes does, though. And if I increase his admin... No? I'm not clicking the button until you clarify. Because national economies are growing. But if I get a +1 admin, that will top that off a touch. It won't because he's already at 25 admin. Yeah, it's okay, I caught that. So what are the other stats for command points again? It's persuasion and command. Well, let's get his persuasion up then, because that is one of his jobs eventually. We're going to have to do the research to increase command points. I need to prioritize that. How long do we have? Right, we'll do it after sanctioned investigations. Oh, I haven't done anything yet. Okay, I don't know why I was panicking there.
At your service.
Okay, as usual, you just need to fight some aliens, Chuck. You're not Chuck, your guy.
Where do you need me?
All right, Blank. Thanks for tuning in. It's been good having you along. Have a good day.
Standing by.
We'll catch you later.
Orders.
Guy Fawkes. Capture all the aliens for me. We'll do our best.
Where do
Alright,
you need
Raccoon.
me?
I'm just thinking
What's
about
the
what I
on?
want to do with everybody. I want to continue to inspire Chuck,
I'll ensure their loyalty.
but I think I'm going to do an investigation on Chuck just to check where he's sitting
I'll
in
make
terms
sure
of
they're
inspire
on
right
our
now.
side.
In fact, I'm going to actually
Ready
pump
for
that a little bit.
orders.
That's a little bit.
Ready to go.
81% is just a little bit too low.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Yeah,
Where do
I'm
you
usually doing 3 hours for these streams, or until the yawns get bad.
I'm here.
I'm going to investigate Chuck to confirm his,
Investigating target.
and then
Ready for
Quiet.
orders.
Find me another spy.
Eyes on target.
Okay, let's confirm those assignments and on pause.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Critical success on Inspire, excellent.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
That's a good idea. Ferrocite Resistance Project is now built. Increase our defenses being influenced by alien ferrocites. That sounds really useful. Oh wait, we could probably Federate Ireland. I completely forgot about that. 85 days still before we can Federate Ireland. So priorities in the US. We're currently sitting at economy. Economy's just ticked over once in the US. Welfare is halfway. Military's about to tick up. Build Navy is still a long way away. I don't think we want to change anything here right now, except for maybe economy. We might want to just give up on that economy investment for now. And Ireland's currently just had an economy funding increase as well. What do we want to do with this? Full democracy. GDP is 5.24 billion is going down because we're not investing in the economy. I think the only thing we need to think about in the US is maybe the economy situation. Although it's not going to take that long to tick it up again. Also, that change fixed that, which is good. Getting the persuasion up on Distal has given us a little bit of breathing room in command points. I think I'm just going to leave everything as is for the moment, but we'll keep an eye on it.
That senators demand that we deploy rifle
Our rival
companies to
security
patrol
is
the
done.
suburbs for aliens is foolish for so many
That's an
reasons.
interesting quote.
Not the
All
least
right.
of which.
So rival security is done. So supercapacitors is available, but I don't think we need that right now. Molecular assemblers is a cool sounding project. Designer lifeforms, hybrid armor, DNA repairs, molecular benefication, industrial atomic assemblers, wet navy modernization, next generation aerospace, scramjets, hybrid air-breathing rockets, directed energy launch system, hypersonic sea launch cruise missiles, confinement systems, in-situ resource utilization. Yeah, let's grab that. Predictive genetics does sound ominous, doesn't it? We're still in the lead for everything. Yeah, nobody can touch us. Excellent. Sanctioned investigations is done. So let's grab... We're now able to undertake executive protection. Alien suffer -2 on enthrall missions against our control points. These are all things that I want, but I can't get them yet. Spaceport security framework is available. Really? That's interesting, T-Ram. So what I want to get this turn is anything that increases my control points. There's a few of these. We're already doing one of these, actually, because I'm already doing civilian photonic computing, which will get me 10 control points. But there was another one, I'm pretty sure. They got me 10. Can't remember what it's called, though. What's Fairsight liability? -2 enthralls. I'm sure there was another one that had it built in. There it is. Oh, it is management research. I might have to grab it. I'm just checking. But I think you're right. Yeah, I might need to just do a couple turns of management research just to give us a little bit of breathing room. It won't take too long to complete.
We've got some intel on our target.
Humanity first again.
We've got some intel on our target.
Chuck's now at loyalty 25. That's great. So we can stop boosting Chuck's loyalty. We can start working on Guy next. Civil defense programs. Yeah, I think I want to take one out of their purpose. I'll put one into management research for now. Actually, what I'll do is I'll take one out of civilian photonic computing as well, and we'll just push it as hard as we can. Be done by the end of the month.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Cool. Continue killing those aliens. That's good. The dog is rolling around on her tummy. It's very cute. Strategic deception. We estimate we can increase our fleet and have construction by 25% without violating alien retaliation. That's really important. I can do 3 in all 3 faction projects, of course, because they take off different research. That will get me 16 a day in each of these. So we'll just have to keep an eye on these ones, but let's see how this goes. And it's for -2 on throw missions against our control points. A lot of anti-alien research coming out since we did the interview. Right, Chuck,
Ready.
fight me aliens.
Taking it to them.
Ready.
Switch the purpose for strategic deception. Well, I'm thinking we're going to get management research in at the end of this turn, so I'll switch over to strategic deception as soon as I've done that. 1 second, I just need to sort the dog out again. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that slight interruption. She's decided she heard something outside and now wants to bark at it, which she's not allowed to do after midnight, so she's in a grump with me for bringing her back in. But we'll see if she relaxes now that she's been out. What were we doing? That's right, we're thinking about switching to strategic deception. We'll do that as soon as possible. Oh, also, the cat has decided to come in and she's going nuts, so there's a little noise from that too. So we're getting lots of animal interruptions. That's the cat mowing at something outside. so we've now got the cat as well, the Maui cat. She's fine. She's just going crazy. She's having her midnight zoomies. Okay, confirm assignments for the turn. So what I want to do this turn is I want to get quiet. I want to get fire.
Standing by.
And distill to inspire Guy. I'll get him up to 25 loyalty.
I'll speak with them.
We'll get quiet to continue just roaming around the world looking for interesting people to investigate. And we'll get Guy Fawkes to do the same thing, I think. Get this person in Washington.
Eyes on target.
Okay, let's confirm and pause.
I believe they'll stay loyal to
I
the
thought for a
cause.
second there that I hadn't unmuted my mic when I did all that explaining.
I have new information.
Mission critical success. We have a initiative member. Interesting. What are you doing? Look at that neckbeard. He's got Perrin's org. Just Perrin. +2. That's a good org. Ryan and company. Also, why am I getting war noises in in Europe? Space tech. I might want to just steal that from him. I might just want to steal Perrin from him. That's a really good org. I mean, I don't care about the mission control or the research and science, but 2 persuasion's pretty nice. We might need to steal that from him.
I have new information.
We've got a humanity first
We'll
person
be
as
ready for
well.
new orders soon.
Wow, look at all the special forces groups this guy has. That must be costing them a lot of money to maintain. I think we're going to steal Perrin. Okay, T-Ram, that's good to know. Sounds like a memory leak issue. Okay, management research is finished, giving us a little bit of breathing room. Let's get strategic deception underway. Are we still in the lead? Yeah, we're still massively in the lead. Good.
By the numbers.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We haven't messed around with the initiative very much. We'll grab him and nab him. Okay, new turn. Chuck,
Where do you need me?
you're fighting aliens. That's what you always do.
We're going in.
We're going to
Where
get
do you need me?
quiet to detain
I'm here.
the dude we just found. That was Matthew Zabrowski, I think.
We'll bring
I'll
them
confirm that by just
Standing
jumping to
by
him.
for orders.
Where's Matthew Zabrowski? Is that the right guy? Yeah, that's the right guy. Okay, we're going to detain him.
Reporting in.
I'm going to get Guy to investigate him just to make sure we get
We'll
the
see what they're
detain.
up to.
And then Fire doesn't need to defend anything, so we'll get him to inspire Guy. And
I'll
we'll get
ensure
Distill
their
to inspire
loyalty.
Guy as well.
What's the op?
Cool.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Oh, really? That's good to know. I'll keep an eye out for that sound thing happening in the future.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Why did the game crashed? No, it just
I
paused.
think we've had a breakthrough.
Okay, we're going to investigate Guy next to see what he's at.
Surveillance complete.
His loyalty's 9, which should make him easy to turn if we wanted to, but we're going to
target
detain
in a
him.
secure location.
Okay, we've detained him, which is good.
The LZ is secure.
Critical success, again, wiped out all of the alien flora and fauna in Khartoum, which has been causing us a problem for most of the game. Initiative fleet detected. So they've got their own fleet. Let's check out their ship. Is this their second fleet? Also, where have they built this? Oh, it's L4. They've got an L4 station. Where's the ship? The Kitefin. Kitefin class escort. Crank missile bay, autocannon, heatsink. It's the same design. We've seen a lot. Nerva drive. It's got a DV of 9.7. Just another little ship. I like the color scheme though. It's quite cool. Where's the money in a fleet? Exactly. We only need a fleet when we actually go into war. Oh, maybe it's like a space tourism thing, Derp. Like you can go and do space war. Just one drive again. Something their purpose to knock out smaller projects. Okay, we'll have a look at it when the turn ticks over. So their purpose is half done. Civilian photonic computing is about to complete. We can come back to this. It's just what do we work on is the big question. What does Orbital Hospital do? I just want to know what it does. A large amount of conducting research and helping paying customers recover from illness and injuries at low or no gravity. Tier 2 module. Gives 3% life science. Oh, it's a life science upgrade. Where's shipyard? There it is. Let's get that done. And then we'll do fission stuff. Oh, yeah, assignments. Oh, it's the 16th as well. Okay. Chuck Rambo has an update. Senior social science. I forget that he's got science stuff. Alright, his admin base is at 7. So getting that up means we can move orcs off him, and getting him to 25 means I can maybe purchase an orc for him. Fire doesn't have an upgrade. Distal has an update. We can get government on Distal, which is an interesting choice. But I think I'm going to level that security up. Or do I want to just get the persuasion done? Security is really worrying me after what's happened to everybody else. Oh, that's right. We're getting Survivor. Cool. And then anyone else? No one else. Okay, we've got Theater Organization, National Geospatial is back. Joint Task Force 2, I can't grab. So we're clear there, but we're about to steal some nice ones. So Chuck, fight aliens.
Going in hot.
Guy, I want you to steal project on...
Your orders?
Wait, did he escape his detainment already? What am I missing here? Why can't I not... Private Hospital does. Oh, hostile takeover, that's right. Steal project's something totally different. I do have someone with hostile takeover.
Where to?
Ready
It's
for orders.
fire.
Targeting enemy
Did
orders.
Distal do it?
Reporting in.
Distal can't, okay. You're going to inspire Guy then.
I'll speak with
You're going to investigate Guy, because I want to
Ready.
check what his loyalty's at now. Whoa.
Where to?
Guy's pretty hard to investigate.
At your service. Initiating surveillance.
And then
Ready to
Guy is going to
Eyes on
probably just attack
targets.
some aliens.
I'm here.
Redetain this turn, okay. We will do that.
We'll bring them
Done.
in.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
It's a 99% on Guy, as well as Quiet.
Target in a secure location.
5th of November. We've got a bit more time this time.
Org acquired.
Okay. Space Tech's here too. So I want to get Ryan and Company +1/+6. That's pretty nice. Or Perron. Let's get Ryan this turn, and we'll get Perron next turn. Cool.
Cleaning things up.
So if we go in here... Oh, no, not in here. If we go into our agents, I think I can equip that already. So your admin's at 12, so I could give you Ryan and Co. I will leave everything else for now until we grab the next one.
Person of interest
Right.
surveil.
Guy's at 23, so maybe one more round of inspiring and he'll be done. And that's another one that's at max loyalty. Gun Zone has built its orbital core, which is great. We're on our way to getting our money problem sorted. Just a little bit further. Let's check Ireland. Photonic computing is done. That's more control points. That's great. We can start actually making some moves into Europe now. Right, fission. We're looking at fission spinners. Fission spinner drive. Propellers ejected into a rotating nuclear war of liquid refractory metals. This gives us a thrust of 540. Does it show me the DV here? No, because it's an individual thing. We'll get fission spinner drives going.
By the numbers.
Nice work, Chuck. Denver's got alien life forms again. We need to do something about that. Shipyard's done. Okay, Delta V is calculated from exhaust velocity on thrust. Thank you. What do we want to research next then? Water purification techniques. That gives us more water. It's not bad. Nanotube armor, quantum batteries. And almost lost its battery that abandons electrochemical process in favor of storing electronic excitation. Graphene batteries. Heavy batteries rely on atomic layers of graphene for increased capacity and faster recharge. Lithium heat sinks. Elemental liquid lithium, while difficult to store, offers exceptional heat capacity. Let's grab that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you explaining the DV stuff to me. Okay, new turn. We're gonna get Chuck to fight aliens. We're gonna get Fire to hostile takeover this guy. And we'll grab Perrin.
Targeting their assets.
And then we can get Quiet to purge out this point in the Southern Balkan states.
Terminating the opposition.
Distal will do another round of inspiration on Guy, and if we get a 2-pop on this, will be good. Chuck actually needs to attack the aliens in Denver.
What's the op?
And I really want this to go well.
Heading to the LZ.
And then Guy can detain for another turn. And that's that turn. And then what's the situation in Ireland right now? Ireland is 25 days away from being able to federate.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Okay. We have an Inspire. I think we can leave Guy where he is for now. We'll move on to Inspire and Quiet.
We've got the package.
Detained until the 20th of November.
Asset acquired.
Okay. Oh, Perrin's gone. That's interesting. Did someone else steal it? Or did they sell it? How curious. Do we want to grab Space Tech? Not really. Horizon Foundation? Aquarius Investments is admin. Yeah, we'll grab that for our good friend. I will check the market right now. That's not how I check the market. Well, I can check the market through this way, I guess. It's not available in the market. I don't know what's happened to Perrin. It got stolen. It got disappeared. Oh, I should actually equip that admin org. Panic. Widespread panic about aliens ready to break up in Prague. Rumors about alien experiments. Deploy our forces to quell any disturbances. Give the kids guns. But only to fight the aliens with.
For the good guys.
50% reduction in Great Lakes. At least we're keeping them out of our territory for now.
Have taken control.
Okay, we've managed to purge out one of the Southern Balkan state points. We'll grab the other one next turn, and we'll still be under cap. How far off are we now on Ireland? Ireland is 10 days away, so next turn. Let's check level ups. You're good. You're not a fast learner. You're not a fast learner. Okay, no one can level up yet. Org Marketplace isn't really showing anything new. Sexton's Aerospace has showed up, which I'm not interested in. What we do need to do is equip Aquarius Investments. And then there's not really anything here to equip, and there's nothing here that's boosting Persuasion, unfortunately. So although he's got the admin now, there's not really anything I can equip him with, really. I mean, Theta Products gives me hostile takeover if I do find someone. We're going to equip that for now just because it's a useful org. We could also grab Trojan Metals for the space mining boost, though it's very small. Valence gives us space science research, which isn't bad. I might grab that just for the space science research. 10% is quite a large amount when we consider how much we've got. I'll put Trojan metals on. No, we'll get the social science research. We're going to move these off him at a later date, but it's just for something right now. Okay. What else am I going to do here? We need to give missions, that's right. Chuck, you've only got one alien, I think, to fight right now. No, I attacked the wrong ones. It's the Denver ones I wanted you to attack last turn. I
You're
forgot
up.
to do it. Guys down at
Your
max.
service. Your orders?
This fire guy could do
I'm
another
here.
detain, but I think we've got everything we can out of this guy. Unless we want to try and turn him. We could get turns persuasion, isn't it? Yeah, we could get fire to try and turn him. I think fire has turn.
What's the
Yeah,
op?
fire does. We might just turn him and let him go.
I'll make an offer they can't.
I'll detain him for one more turn to make
Standing by for
sure
orders.
that goes through.
Eyes on target.
We'll get
Acknowledged.
quiet to purge the other control point in the Southern Balkan states. We'll also
Removing our
fix the
enemies.
priorities
Ready to
here.
go.
Get mission control taken along. The initiative has a Chinese government in the unassigned pool. Well, I get fire to spend one more steel then. If you want to check that out.
Targeting
That's a
enemy
terrible
orders.
hostile takeover
Ready.
chance though.
Targeting
Um,
enemy ores.
Oh, Distal can now do it.
Ready
Okay.
for my mission.
Well, in that case, we'll also turn.
Reeling
We'll
them
turn
in.
and we'll steal with Distal. Confirm, unpause. A storm's out of a meteor on a judge's strike drilling for thrills. The meteor has a velocity of dozens of kilometers per second of the crew drilling for there's a little time to react before a wrap. We can only hope that it's not going to be too bad. We really need to get some defense stuff up. 80% chance of a random module being destroyed. We lost a settlement mining complex. That is frustrating. Oh,
Target
pause.
secure.
Pause. Turn counts are successful. I lost a lot of time there. Where is it? Settlement mining complex. It's a hit to our income.
Laying the groundwork.
Okay. So Matthew Zabrowski's here, and we're going to set the fail chance to 0 at the moment. Failed in the hostile takeover. He rolled an 86 and needed an. He rolled an 88 and needed an 86. That's really annoying. Lithium heat sinks is done. So next up we'll get quantum battery.
Target secured.
Okay, that's 73% reduction in life forms. Is pretty nice.
Our associates are unable to take
Wow.
control.
That's a very suspicious roll, but we failed the purge. Okay, we're gonna get Chuck to set national policy in the EU to bring Ireland into Federation.
Heading to the capital.
We're gonna get Guy.
Ready to go. Where do you need me?
We're gonna get Guy to. Well, we're gonna get Fire
Boarding in.
to inspire Quiet.
I'll make sure they're
We're
on
gonna
our
get
side.
Distal to inspire Quiet.
I'll speak with them.
We're gonna get Quiet
Where
to
to?
purge the control point again,
Reporting in.
which isn't defended right now, but probably will be when he gets around
Targeting
to
the
it.
opposition.
And then Guy
Standing
Fawkes.
by for orders.
What's Guy Fawkes gonna do? I think I want to surveil in Denver and just clear out
Surveilling target.
When did I order him to surveil? It said unknown on my screen when I tried to do it. I do not want you to surveil it there. Yeah, surveil unknown. That's weird. I want you to surveil Denver. Oh, that's investigate counselor. That's what's confusing. I was wondering why I was saying unknown. I thought it was like, is this an unknown section of the game? All right. And then
I
Matthew.
work for you now.
Can I give him orders? No. Confirm and unpause.
Eyes up. I couldn't get through to them.
Inspire failure. Rolled a 99. Needed a 98.9. Fire's that's a concerning roll. We need to do an investigate on fire. There's the alien life forms. Matthew's out of jail. Strategic deception is done. So in the slot of the strategic deception, I'm going to go back to researching their purpose. We've still got the other 2 slots doing actual research.
Mission complete.
Alright, let's federate Ireland. 29th of July 2031, so not too long before we can bring Ireland in. It's because they share Garfield's opinion. It's not because they share Garfield's opinion of Wyoming. Okay. That's not the end of a turn. South Korea opposing a new regime in Colombia. I'll bet you they've got hypertech as well. They've got robotics tech.
We are in control now.
Okay, we now control the Balkan states.
Prepping for next mission.
So let's get... It's going to take 180 days. Let's get you just focusing on mission control. Oh, so did our space station finish when I wasn't paying attention? No, the gunstone's still under construction, but our income's shot up. Yes, exactly, mishaps. Who cares about hiding spaceships? I need to tie bullets into a room.
Wrapping up here.
Oh, my headphones are kicking out. Right. The music got very inspirational all of a sudden. Our income's going up, but we still haven't finished the space farm. The space station. The game's chugging a little bit. Okay, we need to defend Ireland, so that's Fire's job this turn. Japan, and so the Balkan states are now rivals.
Acknowledged.
Alright, Chuck
Acknowledged.
fights aliens.
Going in hot.
Standing by.
Distal is going to inspire Quiet.
I'll
And
make
just
sure
to be
they're on
certain, I'm going to investigate
Ready for
Fire.
orders.
So I'm a little bit worried about those weird rolls he's been doing. Oh, you're talking about the magazine and technology. Now it makes sense. And Quiet, we're at 416 to 430. We do need to defend this, but I can't defend it this turn. Who is this here?
We'll see what they're up to.
Securing our interests.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Inspire successful. Defend interests. Okay, so he's defending an Oman. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll check that now. They're not. They are allied with someone random, but we'll ally them with the European Union. Cool. What did go so well, Derp? Oh, bringing the Southern Balkans in. Yeah, it's gonna go well this time. Project fission spinners are done. We've got quantum batteries on the way. There you go. Your Japan comment took a second to appear. I think it got stuck. All right, what do we want to research next? We can get orbital hospitals if we wanted to. Get marine assault units on the go. Augmented learning is knowledge investment. Contraband scanner, stop semi-electric countermeasures, ECM. Yeah, it's overly cautious on swear words because it thinks it's trying to stop spammers. It's a bit annoying actually. Water purification, nanotube armor. Nah, it's because you got YouTube blocked your comment, Derp. Yeah, my Balkan unification, a bit too lax, a bit too blasé about Balkan unification, aren't I? I have no idea what I want to research right now. We've got the drives I want, I think. I've got the batteries. Do we need... Oh, we need IR laser batteries for LDR. So let's get them to going. That's heavy IR batteries, so that's maybe not what I want. Is it light IR laser batteries? What radiator would I want to look at, TRM? Ionic dust radiator, nanotube filament radiator. I already did the iron, but it was cool. So we've got these two. I've also got the molybdenum pipe radiator. So this is 22.2 tons per gigawatt waste heat. This is 1538. That's 333.3. So this seems like the best one. I'll maybe leave the radiators for right now, though. It looks like the ionic dust radiator is the best one. Since I'm getting lots of recommendations for rail cannon, we'll just get that going. Tin droplets radiator. We'll see where we're at when we get round to the research. I'll research what I've got right now that is good. So rail cannon's being researched. That's on pause. Oh, we're going to ally with all our states, aren't we? United States and Russia. Confirm. Let's check that Ireland is...
Surveillance complete.
Protectorate. Protectorate. Okay, with a loyalty score.
Person of
Can I
interest
pause the game, please? I want to check that Ireland is allied as well. It's not. Okay. Cool. The radios are cheap. That's good to know. Ionic dust sounds cool. Never mind looking cool. Does it look cool in the model? Initiative declared war. South Korea declared war on Nicaragua. Ooh, Nigeria and Biafra have merged. That's why they declared war on it, I guess. That's the first. That's the first merge, alien merge that we've had. Wiped out alien Flora and Laplace. We're doing quite well against the Flora right now. Rail cannons are done. So the next thing we're talking about was getting light IR batteries for point defense. So let's get those. Light IR laser batteries. That's the point defense. Light IR batteries, yeah. Select project. Done. Graphene batteries, quantum batteries are about to pop as well. Point defense laser turrets, right? It's the wrong technology. Okay. Point defense laser turrets, there it is. And we've got a new turn. It is the 1st of January. All laser rates will be used as point defense. That's good. But we'll get the PD ones. Okay. So we need to get fire to defend the Southern Balkan states.
Securing our control.
We need to get Chuck to fight aliens.
At your service.
Where do you need me?
What's the up?
Did we find out? Okay, his loyalty's 15. So we want to keep working on Quiet's loyalty for now.
Ready to
We know
go.
it's 17, so we'll inspire Quiet.
I'll speak with
We'll
them.
inspire Quiet. Oh no, I need to change
Ready
what
for
Fire's
my
doing.
mission.
I'll do that in a second.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Fire needs to defend
Ready for
the
orders.
Balkan states.
Your orders?
And Guy Fawkes. I'd have a specific slot for point defense modules. Okay, so that's why we need to get them. Flush the hull too? That's cool. I'm looking forward to building some ships soon. What do we want our good friend Guy Fawkes to do? Right now, maybe just fight some more aliens.
Gear up.
Ready to go.
Dedicated PD escort sounds like a cool idea. Oh, who hasn't got an order? Quiet hasn't got orders. What do I want Quiet to do? We could start purging out another Humanity First location. We have a little bit of... Iceland's one control point, isn't it? How much is that going to cost us? 2.88. Let's get Iceland under our control. Get it federating slowly. Well, it's only a 34% chance to purge. I'm going to try it. Just see what happens.
Removing
kinda
our
fun.
enemies.
Take that tiny protectorate nation that merges in Russia. Oh yeah, we do some Russian ones. That's a good point. This one here, Georgia. Yeah, let's get Georgia. It's undefended. And just to check, yeah, there's a core on it. Let's grab
We're
Georgia.
taking power.
That's a great idea. Quantum batteries is done. Okay. We're just firing through so much research so quickly. What's next? Oh, that's right. We'll get the ionic dust radiator just so we have a radiator if we need it. I would love to use Icelandic fish as psychological weaponry.
Making things safe for our people.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Defend interest complete. So they're just going around defending stuff. That's what he's doing. PD laser turrets are done. Wow, we're really firing through this research right now, aren't we? Anything down here we want to look at grabbing? Maybe just grab executive privilege. It's not a huge research, and it'll stop them cracking down our control points. Not hugely important, but we'll just get it done. And then we'll go for improved rail battery. Hey, we've got our ham module at Fortuna Song. I think I've got the rest of the stuff building. Yeah, I've got an outpost mining complex here, but now I can upgrade it. How long is that going to take, though? 80 days. It's worth it. That'll get our water and volatile. That'll get our volatile income up massively when that's completed.
Prepping for mission.
Yeah, exactly. They just play EVE Online when we take it over. Our mining crews at Land Pub Race have been unexpected yet welcome discovery. During a routine excavation, a sudden rockfall exposed previously undetected deposits of malleable minerals. A subsequent resurvey by exogeologists confirmed the findings. These additional resources will not be able to sustain our operations system for decades more. Mining of all basic space resources already present at Lian Po Base will increase by 20%. What's Lian Po Base? It's one I haven't renamed. What is their income? Nice, that's wow, 142 base metals off that, and 71. That's a really nice windfall.
By the numbers.
Cool.
By the numbers.
All of us here take water for granted.
Okay,
each
in-situ
and every
space
day.
reutilization
Yet-
is done. Hey Hassan, how's it going? Oh, what happened there? New research. What do we want to go for? Supercapacitors. Oh, we had a. You brought it up earlier, Neil. I want to scroll back and see if I can catch it. Or can I remember what it was? Molecular assembly of supercapacitors, next generation aerospace, Jupiter, gas core, electrostatic, high energy, electrothermal, magnetic force manipulation. What does extended space survival get us? Hardened hab shelters and colony habs. Oh, this is tier 3. Visible combat lasers, advanced missile warfare, space assault, particle cannons. That sounds cool. Applied artificial intelligence, quantum encryption. Cybernetics. That might be an important one. I just get particle cannons knocked out. That would be cool. Space tourism. No one has touched space tourism. Could get Great Nations done. United North America, Greater Dominion. That'll let us combine everything. Great Europa. That's the one for adding in Russia. We don't need it yet, but we could get it done. Particle PD's good, apparently, according to Neo. Do you want to get Great Nation started? Because it's a social science slot, which we're not doing anything with at the moment. Predictive genetics sounds scary. Transform phages. Let's get cybernetics because I've got to start leveling up our militaries. And then we'll maybe speak about space tourism next.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, we've purged Georgia. It's ours
Wrapping
now.
up here.
It has... Well, actually, you get 6... Oh, that's not right. Oh, they haven't... Oh, Georgia hasn't even got a spaceflight program yet. Is it actually worth investing in the spaceflight program? Because we have to wait for the spaceflight program to complete and then wait for 6 boosts, 6 mission control. But then again, I guess it's free. Space tourism turned out useful after I built research campuses ever. I need to pay for them. I just built small habs and intermediate Earth orbits with 3 tourist berths. Well, if we've got the mission control for it, we could go for it. Put a point in welfare as well, just because it's so bad. Alright. Terrible, terrible place we've just grabbed, but... Yeah, it is going to take forever. I don't see the point in doing it. I think I'm just going to... It's going to take forever to federate Georgia. I'm going to let it take over while we're doing stuff. Okay. We need to defend America.
What's the op?
It's that time of the year where
Protecting.
Fire just spends forever defending.
What's the op?
I didn't mean to do that. Oh,
I'm here.
thank you for subscribing, Dorian X. How's it going? If you're in the chat. Is it still a rival of Russia? That's a good question. I always forget to check my relations. It is a rival of Russia. Let's move that to normal. Unrest is high in Georgia. Cool. What's unrest at? And it's an anocracy. It's an anocracy, and it's at an insurgent level. Yeah, let's save. Let's not save Georgia. That's a bad thing to say. Let's help Georgia.
Your orders
We'll stabilize.
will make things safe.
We'll get Chuck to fight aliens. We're
Taking
gonna
it to
get
them.
Distal to
Reporting.
inspire Quiet. Now, what was Quiet's loyalty last time we checked?
Where to?
Last time we checked, it was at 19.
At your
So
service.
probably one more turn. Might be worth just invading it to reset the government stats. So I'll need to do a mission to
Standing
declare
by for
war on it
orders.
from Russia then. Has it got any allies? I don't think it does. No, it has no allies. So, okay. We'll get Guy
Where do you need me?
I'm here.
to set national policy in Russia. And we'll make that national policy to declare war with Georgia.
Time to make our.
That means we're not going to bother doing
Where
this. We can actually look at maybe taking control of Iceland, which I think will be fun. Another Terra, like another little country to
Terminating
grab.
the
It's
opposition.
going to be very hard to do, but let's get it. Get all the armies on the border and re-rival. Okay, hang on. How long is it going to take before I can re-rival it? I can just do it straight away. It's going to cost me 10, but now the rivalry's back. Surely I can just do it with one army. Do I really need all the armies? What start taking note of? Oh, oof, Georgia's a terrible place. Okay. Just the Russian armies. Where's the... I've just got the 3 Russian armies. 1, 2... Yeah, I've just got 3 Russian armies. Okay, we'll get all the armies moved over. So this turn, we'll get Guy to reinvestigate Quiet, just so I've got a good idea of what his loyalty's at.
Tracking.
And that'll
target.
do for this turn.
Securing our interests.
I meant to check.
We've had a breakthrough.
Let's close this. I forgot. Inspire mission critical success. Nice. I forgot to check orgs and levels up this turn. Also, any gross noises are the dog. Right, your admin is actually incredibly high. It's at 18. Let's get your investigation up. What's your security at? No, let's get your security up. You're also ready for a level up. So your admin is at... Well, I actually want to get your admin to 25 anyway to free up that extra slot. Chuck doesn't have a level up. You have a level up. I'm going to level up your admin as well. And you have a level up too. Get you streetwise. No, the dog's here. I brought her back in, remember? She was barking at a possum. What have we got? Anything interesting? Vesper Private Investigations. That's not bad. Also, Syringa Information Group is also not bad. So let's have a look. Guy can't grab either of them, but Quiet might be able to grab one. No, Quiet hasn't got the room for it. But this is plus 2 plus 1 plus 2. It's going to give him 2 security as well. So we could maybe get rid of Pomona Superconductors. And that gets this bit of Private Investigations. I don't know if I've got the space to fit this, even though it's better. But maybe look at that off stream. Oh, she made me jump. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think the stream just flickered for a second there. It is quite warm, and I have been streaming for a long time. Yeah, the live stream just reset. I am back online. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me see if I can type anything. Are you guys back online with me? I don't know how much you missed. Yeah, it reset the stream. I'm not sure what happened there. That's the first time that's happened. I don't hope it's not going to put it into two separate streams and I have to put them together, but it probably will, knowing my luck. Okay, we're back. The dog is barking, but I'm going to try and ignore her because she needs to go to bed. It's midnight. Jump for a minute, okay. I'm probably getting quite close to ending the stream because I am getting quite tired. Let's see what we've got. So Chuck's doing this. Oh yeah, we've already started the turn. Let's unpause. I was just messing around with orcs while we were off. I was like, why didn't I order an advice mission? But it's the guy we've got turned. She wants to go back out and play with a possum, which is why I'm not responding to her right now. Interesting, we failed to investigate Quiet. I just want to make sure he's at 25 loyalty before I move on. Okay, first tank army has arrived in Moscow, so they need to go further south. White has transparent.
Target secured.
Does he? Oh, he does. Okay, then he's at 22. Cool, we've wiped out all those aliens. Since we got the Xenoflora, it's been pretty nice. Ionic Dust Rangers are done. Maybe the possum's eating the cables. Okay, what else are we looking at again? So there's just so much insane amount of research available to us. I'm just gonna let the dog go to bed. Spaceport Security Framework, what's that? Sabotage facilities. Light railcan, Viper missiles. Cobra missiles, medium IR laser cannon. Augmented learning is knowledge investment. We are doing a lot of knowledge investment. Is there improved rail cannon? Heavy railgun batteries. Improved railgun batteries is available. Not improved rail cannon though. Not yet, at least. I think I want to grab augmented learning, just because we are doing a lot of knowledge investment. Oh, I'm also going to check about allying with Russia. And also in the EU to ally with Russia as well. Because I haven't done that yet. And now they'll all defend each other if we get into a war. Oh, and the EU's not allied with Georgia, is it? No, good. Because that would also be a big problem.
Our enemies are still in control.
Okay. I didn't think we'd get that purge, but I thought I'd try it. Yes, that's pretty much it from what I understand, mishaps. The cannons are spinal mounted, the batteries are turreted. Okay, looks like the EU needs defended, so that's Fire's job for this turn.
Making things safe.
Then we're going to get Chuck
Where do you need me?
to attack some
Ready
aliens.
for my mission.
We're going to get
Ready
Guy
for orders.
to set national policy in
I'm here.
Russia, to declare war on
Standing
Georgia.
by. On my way
We're
to the
going to
capital.
get Distal
Ready
to
for my
continue
mission.
to inspire
At your service.
Quiet. And then Quiet, we might as well just crack down this point. We'll just get through it into
Turning
turns.
up the heat.
Securing our control.
I believe they'll stay loyal.
So that's
to
him
you.
at 24 loyalty now. So loyalty doesn't upgrade into the new turn, so that's Quiet now at 25 loyalty. Oh yeah, I was concerned about the xenoforming state here. IS in-situ reutilization modules are now complete. So that's refueling, isn't it?
We've neutralized their key people.
Ireland is not in the EU, and I need to fix that. No, Ireland is federated with the EU. I've done the federation. So Ireland is currently federated, and we're waiting on a cooldown for the 29th of July 2031 before I can ally them. So I am on track on that.
Policy direction
Okay,
complete.
declare war on Georgia. Confirm. Russia's asking its ally, the United States of America, to join in its attack on Georgia. Sure, I'm not actually going to bring them in. And the European Union? Sure. Okay, we're going to take me
We'll
there.
be ready for new orders.
Russia under control has declared war on Georgia. Close. And then we'll get all of our armies to... Can I deploy armies? Where are we? To deploy to Georgia. Yeah, go for it. Attack. The invasion is on. We're attacking Georgia. Yes, there's an EU country and an EU federation. And to be part of the EU country, you need to federate first. It's very confusing. It's not as confusing with other factions.
The LZ is secure.
Critical success in Denver. Wipe them out. Fantastic. I don't think I can rename the EU, no. No, I can't rename it. Okay, this turn, we're going to check and confirm Quiet has 25 loyalty. He's got 24 loyalty, so one more turn.
Let them find out.
So Chuck,
Where to?
do your usual, keep fighting
Heading
aliens.
to the LZ.
Guy,
At
I'm
your
going to come
service.
back to you. Fire,
Reporting in.
inspire,
Ready
Quiet
for my
one more
mission.
time.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Distal can start
Ready.
inspiring Guy.
For orders. I'll make sure they're on our
Then
side.
Quiet,
Standing by for orders.
well actually,
Ready for orders.
Guy can purge the control point in Iceland.
Targeting the opposition.
I'm here.
Yeah, knowing we'll end up with our actual alliance, like the European Union would probably be renamed to VTuber Nation as the whole country. You can rename the resistance, and the factions can be renamed. So I actually was thinking about renaming the resistance to XCOM and doing stuff like that, but I didn't. Okay, we're at 419 of 432. What's Norway going to cost us? 7.2. So we can actually start. We can actually just purge out a point in Norway as well. Humanity First are going to hate us, like really hate us for doing this. But I think they already hate us because we've already taken a lot of their stuff. Yeah, they're in conflict with us. They're not at war. The other, well, actually, I should probably focus on these nations down here. I'm at war with them in Intel. Because we could take Azerbaijan. I don't know, does Russia have a claim on Azerbaijan? It does. It has a claim on Baku. So if we take Azerbaijan, there's also some nations over here, I think. Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. We need to take all of these. I need to get the list out of exactly what is included to make sure I get them all. Because I do want to take the heat off a little bit. And I could just purge these so easily. Like I can just purge my way into Kyrgyzstan with no problem at all. Russia has a claim on it. Contact, yeah, maybe we need to do that. I don't think I've got anyone in Humanity First to contact, so we need to track down a Humanity First agent. What's Humanity First territory? Yeah, that's what I thought. There might be a Humanity First person here, so we'll investigate these guys
Surveilling
and try and
target.
find us a Humanity First person to give some tech to and make them our friends again. All right.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the
Okay.
cause.
Quiet is now at 25 loyalty.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Rail Cannon Mark II is available, so that's the improved rail cannon you were looking for.
We've got some intel on our
Okay, we
target.
found a Humanity First person, which is excellent. We're up to a 260 mission control, by the way. Icequake. An icequake has occurred on Ceres. Exogeologists inform us the result of tidal forces caused by Ceres, in the same way that lunar creates tidal forces on Earth. This causes some activity that warms the interior, cracking the surface. I just want to focus on repairing the damage. So the outpost mining core was destroyed. On Hoth base. Let's fix that. I don't want to build a settlement core, I want to build an outpost mining complex. Alright, that's that happening.
I will report when my mission is complete.
India has declared... Oh yeah, let's actually watch the war. I did want to watch that as it happened. So we're still waiting for the invasion to come up. Okay, we've completed their purpose. We've been able to solicit invaluable information from the alien captive thanks to the discovery that Hydra falsehoods carry unique ferrocite signatures. Because it just transpires that a Hydra would rather go silent than be caught lying, as far as we can tell, and unsuccessful deception is a source of great shame, it has been surprisingly straightforward to establish which matters the aliens is relatively willing to discuss, with full confidence that it is not deceiving us. In consequence, we have now gained significant understanding of its species' intention for Earth. We've completed... Oh, that's a cool picture. We've completed the determine their purpose objective. Translator's note. We have analyzed the Hydra's responses in our previous integration and have overcome several hurdles. We have added words to our vocabulary and believe we should now be able to convey and understand slightly more complicated concepts. See you nights, guys. Have a good one. I'm pretty much about to end the stream. Begin transpect. Query. Cleary, subjugation, reason. Factual. Neutralize threat. Statement. Human threat negative. Factual. Incorrect. Statement. Human threat negative. Patronizing. Potential threat is still a threat. Untranslatable dictates that infancy preliminary stage is the ideal stage to neutralize a threat. Confident assured. Humanity exhibits aggressive, unruly behavior. We recognize this pattern. Interstellar aggression is a matter of time. I mean, they're not lying. Statement. Objective, species, threatened, unity, resistance. Amused, aggressive, incorrect. Untranslatable, fractures under our influence, lack of consensus. Humans flee solar system. Humans subvert resistance for profit. Humans fight to advance our goals. Certain, no consensus, no victory. Statement. Consensus lacking, irrelevant, human resistance end, negative. Factual. The salamanders believe the same, now they serve the Hydra. Anger. First threat to strike the Hydra. First threat subjugated. Many resisted. Those salamanders you see now are fortunate. Salamanders who did not obey submit reduce to tribalism. They will never again permit it to become a threat. Prideful, boastful. Likewise the Griffins, before our control guidance they nearly destroyed their species. Knowledge of biological weapons could not be permitted to leave Griffin homeworld. Query. Griffin, salamander, human, subjugation, reason, clarify. Wistful melancholy. The salamanders took our homeworld. Hostility fear drove them to xenocide. Fire horror scream disaster consumed... Oops, I went down. Beauty culture history gone in an instant. Resolved. Remaining Hydra on colonies and habitats reached immediate consensus. Never again. So the aliens are actually... The Hydra appear to be survivors of their own resistance movement themselves. They managed to fight off a subjugating species, turned them into a client species, and are now following a process of acting first every time they encounter another intelligent species to stop them being taken over. Preventative strikes. Are these other beings actually in the game? That's crazy. This is really interesting. So they're acting from a location of self-defense in their own mind. We're going to research improved railgun. Rail cannon Mark II, where is it? I thought rail cannon Mark II was available. Improved rail cannon, there it is. Alright, I think with the conclusion of that research, that's a pretty good place to stop, especially with the discovery of why the aliens are here and what they're doing. We've done pretty well this stream. We've not done a lot in space, really, but we've done a lot on Earth. We've got the US under control. We've got Europe looking pretty good. Russia's getting there. We're starting to pick up some other nations as well. Actually, I'm going to finish out the turn. Hang on. I'll let the turn finish before we end. Okay. We've started our fight in Georgia as well.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Another wipeout of alien fauna, which is good. We can help, so we should.
We are in control.
And we've
now.
purged out the resistance in Iceland as well, which means it's now under our control. And we'll just they don't have a space But what I'll do is I'll just go for it here. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a preview. Don't worry before we finish. I'm just gonna let this turn finish out first. Initiative fails purge mission. They tried to purge Iceland. We completed executive privilege, which is good. Crackdown reduction. Something else we need to research. Oh, but that's fish time. Yeah, so PsyOps, you wanted to see that. PsyOps gives us a bonus to unrest missions. That means that when we conquer a region, they get less unrest. In fact, if we could get that researched before we take over Georgia, it might be quite good, but it's a bit too late for that. I'm actually going to leave this research. Oh, I can't. Damn. What do I want to grab with this research? Maybe get the in-situ research utilization kit done. We'll just get that researching. Yeah, psychological. Okay, right. New turn. We're going to end the stream at the end of this turn. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time going over our current situation. So, European Union, at the moment, we're at full democracy. Our government score is still going up. We've got a little bit of public unrest. We still have a lot of mission control that we can build. But priorities are currently sitting at this. We're incredibly advanced. We've got quite a little bit of an issue with cohesion. Good GDP, which is going up, and our inequality is very low. We're at information age. We have 3 nukes. That's our current situation in the EU. Russia, we started off at authoritarian. I think we're still at authoritarian. We haven't had much of a change in government score at all. We're peaceful. GDP is going up. Atomic age, 30 nukes. They're pretty advanced. They're pretty diverse. GDP is going up, and inequality is down. So we need to do something about our strife in the EU coming into the next stream. Priorities, we're still working on mission control here. It's going to take a while. Over to America. The USA, we haven't been able to change them out of flawed democracy. They're peaceful. GDP is going up. Information age, 28 nukes, freedom of the seas. Here's the current situation here. We're currently working on building a navy. That's halfway there. Military score is going up. Welfare and economy have been invested into. In terms of research, let's have a look at the tech tree. So we now control all of the research, so we can just plan our research as we want to. Cybernetics is in progress. The only thing we haven't picked up here is predictive genetics, magnetic force manipulation, and that's it. On this side, we're still waiting on high energy electrical thermal propulsion. High temperature superconductors are currently under research. Fall of empires, great nations, next generation aerospace, supercapacitors. Diamonoids is under research. Electrostatic, plasma confinement, inertial confinement, fusion, self-repairing software. And then we're moving on to tier 4, which we haven't done too much in yet. So that's a tech tree at the moment. And then the available projects list. I'll do this slowly. So here's sort of page 1 of the available project list. And then I'll get past solar outpost kits. Here's page 2. Yeah, nuclear freighters was done a long time ago, Gurgly. We kind of prioritized that quite early. And then here's the next bit of the list. And here's the next bit of the list. So there's Artemis torpedoes there at the bottom before. And then still going down. Caliphate's now at the top. And still going down. I wish you could get this all on one screen. That's where we are with our current project availability. There's quite a lot available there. What else do you want to see? Nation stats, priority settings, global tech tree, and available project list. Is there anything else you want to have a look at? Upkeep on one of the T2 mining bases, sure. I think we can do Hotsville on Mars. So, if we have a look at this, the upkeep is currently -2 fissils. Nothing else on this one is currently, it's using 42 fissils and 46 money and 5 mission control is what it's looking at. If we want to compare that to another one, we can maybe have a look at Smoko Prime, which is on Ceres, which is a different setup. So it's costing us the same. Yeah, it's actually producing the fissils. So the upkeep isn't particularly bad on any of them. It's mostly just the money we're looking on. One that doesn't get water and fissils. Okay, hang on. Let's check. Rocky Road I don't think does. There you go. It's -7 on volatiles here. And if we have a look at Mercury, Oh, Drilling for Thrills isn't finished yet. Smoko Prime, yeah, that's good. I like Smoko Prime. Oh, so the other thing I want to check, the gun zone. When will the nano factories be finished here? 20th of April. So next month, this will be online. We should have a big increase in our income as the space factories, the gun zone starts producing its space guns, I guess. I think that's everything we need to check out. Current counselor stats as well. Let's have a look at counselor stats. That's our button. These are our counselor stats at the moment. So looking a lot better. We should. The biggest concerns right now are the securities on fire and distill. I probably want to make them go to ground pretty soon because that is a bit of a problem. Orgs on all counselors, sure. So Guy Fawkes has these orgs: Regulus, Wisteria, Stake for All, Octopus, Mogul, and these are the orgs we have unassigned actually. Yeah, I quite like that too, Gregory. It's actually one of my favorite features of the game. Here are the orgs on Quiet. Here is the orgs on Chuck. Chuck has a lot of filler orgs at the moment, like a lot of filler orgs that I would like to sort out. Then Fire, who has just whatever I can put on him, basically. And Distill just has a bunch of random stuff. But I'm quite happy we managed to get Ryan and Co. That's probably something we should get. I would really appreciate some advice on us sorting these orgs out, because there's a lot of a mess here. And I think that's everything. And that is the state of the game. Remember, we're still just in this sphere here, but there is all of this to play in as well still. So at some point we're going to have to get that mission to Jupiter researched. What are the aliens doing at Jupiter? Let's have a quick look. So we've got, they're still just in and around Ganymede at the moment. Most of the moons are free. Something else I want to really quickly check is, do the aliens have any assault carriers on the way? We're looking for anything with a really high value. So Victor 17 is a space superiority fleet. Victor 34, space superiority and standoff. Victor 45, standoff, space superiority. Victor 19, space superiority, standoff. I think we're okay at the moment. Yeah, no carriers at the moment. We're still good there. But that is the current state of play as of the 1st of March 2031. I'm enjoying this a lot. Yeah, I think the Stone Fortress is a survey. I remember we had the discussion last time. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching. I've had a great time. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm gonna chill out. It's probably some nerd in an observatory giving the aliens cool ship names. It's whoever's discovering them first will be giving them. I apologize for using the word nerd. I said it in a loving way. But yeah, I hope you'll have a good evening, good morning, good night, etc. Sorry for the weird drop in the stream and all the animal interruptions, but I will catch you all in the next stream. And for now, let's just set this to ending soon, and I will save the game. Night Dawn, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate all of the input everybody gives. It really does help. And I hope you all have a great whatever. I will catch you